continue with Seals Game Day after this break, as Seals Game Day is presented by Sunbury Motors, Eagle 107 and Eagle107.com.
Fall is here, and there's so many reasons to fall in love with a new Subaru from W&L, like the capable Subaru Crosstrek, offering this.
SBC Media Partners presents Selinsgrove Seals Football with Pat O'Brien and Steve Briggs. Selinsgrove Seals Football on SBC Sports Live.
Ethan Miller, the senior, at 5'10", 175 pounds. And for all those watching on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel, we welcome you to Harold L. Bullock Memorial Field for the Selinsgrove Seals hosting the Berwick Bulldogs. The receiving corps for the Seals, Wyatt Teets, the junior, Gavin Bassett, the senior, 6'1", 200 pounds. The tight end is Jake Bettle, the junior, 6'1", 190 pounds. Up front, number 76 is Connor Crossan. Number 54 is Owen Hoffman. Number 55, it's Tegan Minear, the senior, at 5'7", 201 pounds. The freshman, Ethan Portwood, gets the call tonight at 6'2", 235 pounds. And the right tackle is Reese Getz, senior, 6'2", 235 pounds for the Selinsgrove Seals. Taking a look on the opposite side, and for the Berwick Bulldogs, look at the guys up front. You got Skylar Neville, the junior, 6 foot, 175 pounds, and he's the small one. Because then you go Chase Shuckers, number 64, is a senior, 6'2", 265 pounds. J.J. Leonard, number 56, junior, 6 foot, 255 pounds. And our freshman, Gabe Decker, number 9, he's a freshman at 6'3", 180 pounds. The linebackers are Everett Snyder, Gavin Jones, Shiloh Escobar, Alex Estrella, and Estrella is the safety along with Julian Howie. And the corners will be Ty Wilkerson and Billy Hansen. So that will be the matchup for Selinsgrove on the offensive side against the Berwick defense. We'll take a look at the starters on the defensive side for Selinsgrove and Berwick offense as we get into the game. But hoping for Selinsgrove, the recipe we always talk about, whether they are going to get the opening kickoff, but they'll have to kick it away to. They will be receiving the opening kickoff, as was watching the head referee, that it was refused by or deferred by Berwick. So they will kick it off. Selinsgrove will get the ball first on offense. Steve, getting things going early, moving the ball, all the things we talk about, stats for success, good field position, the penalties. Last week, it was a perfect recipe how it started. We got the turnover, got the ball in Hollidaysburg territory, took the ball down 44 yards and got the 15-yard touchdown. That's a recipe that we got to see continue and be on a consistent level for the Selinsgrove Seals.
Well, pre-game study, as we usually do when these teams are warming up, I didn't see any type of spectacular kicker for Berwick. So I'm guessing that they can get a good spot on this return just by the kick, unless they squib in it, which is always difficult to handle. But this is key right here.
And you mentioned about the squib. I did see against Williamsport, pooching it down to about the 20-yard line in that area there. They were trying to put the ball into the corner. And you can see Selinsgrove standing at the 20-yard line. So right into what you're saying, Steve. Not necessarily a kicker who's going to sail it out of the end zone like we saw with Hollidaysburg a week ago. So should give Selinsgrove a great opportunity to get good field position, get this one underway. This is Selinsgrove football on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel. Selinsgrove at 4-4, Berwick at 3-5. Football from Selinsgrove Area High School is underway. Exactly what we talked about, a swift kick. Studer's going to take it off the turf at the 15. Up the right, got some room. Going to cross the 40 to the 41-yard line. Great field position for the Seals as Carlos Studer took it off the turf and just went north and south and got great field position at the 40-yard line.
He just by getting north and south, he just nullified all the angles that Berwick had on him. Nice return. Good job by Studer. I like to see that.
So Selinsgrove have it at their own 40-yard line. They're going to go trips to the left, putting Bettle, the tight end, out with Studer and Bastian. Wyatt Teets to the right, spreading them out with Ethan Miller alone back in the backfield. Blitz coming. Amato gets rid of it to Bastian. Bastian shakes the defender up the left sideline. Going to be run out of bounds by Wilkerson, but it'll be enough for a first down for the Seals.
That was a flanker screen. And the two blockers ahead of Gavin on that play, it was just a quick throw and catch. That's very positive because it got them out of their 8-man front. This is a 4-3 defense based on what we've seen in recent film here.
Now they flip the trips to the right, put one wide receiver to the left. Blitz coming, give it to Miller, straight at the middle. Squeezes through a hole, into Berwick territory. Still going at the 30, to the 20. Trying to outrun the last man down the sideline to the goal line. And you can say he's out of bounds inside the 5-yard line for Ethan Miller.
Pat, there's two positive plays that we didn't see all last week. They spread them out by formation and just hit a quick inside zone with Ethan Miller, and it went for 50-plus plays.
45 yards for Ethan Miller. Had a big touchdown run against Shikellamy 2 weeks ago of 54 yards and puts together a great run as he squeezed between tackles, jumped over a defender, and almost outran the remaining defender to take it inside the 5. First down, goal to go from the 2. Going left as Mitchell had checked into the game, but nothing there as that was Gavin Bastian trying to take it off to the left. Going to get stopped.
Possibly a yard loss.
And the downs marker guy is wandering all the way up to the 20-yard line. Now he turns and comes back. I'm not sure.
Something was funny in there. I don't know if Gavin didn't get the snap.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I agree. I was kind of trying to figure out in my head what was going on. But it's a second down, goal to go from the 2 for the Seals. Their opening drive, no score, just starting the ball game. Amato under center, getting a snap. Going to give it to Mitchell, going left, into the end zone. Touchdown for the Selinsgrove Seals. 7 out of 9 games Selinsgrove has scored the first point on the board.
I want to interrupt you.
No, I appreciate that. There is a flag, and they're going to talk about it. Chance to let you know, Selinsgrove Football and SBC Sports Live is sponsored in part by J.J. Powell, Selinsgrove Ford, and Wise Markets. Body language as Selinsgrove's coming to the sideline. And now they're going to get Noah Walter to walk out and kick the extra point. He's kicked 11 straight extra points for the Seals. 19 for 20 on the year for your junior kicker. It's a foul, a penalty against the defense. So the touchdown sticks for Devin Mitchell, the senior for the Seals, taking it for the score. White Teats will do the holding, Bettle the snap to try to get Selinsgrove the extra point to take the early 7-0 lead. On count here, waiting for it is Teats. Gets a low snap, puts it up. Hesitation by Noah Walter. Did he get it up and through? And he did.
That wasn't a good hold. Wasn't a good snap, wasn't a good hold, and wasn't a good kick, but yet it made it.
And bottom line, that's all I'm going to write here in my scoring recap. The extra point is good. So
there'll be a penalty assessed on the kickoff.
Can't be overemphasized. Selinsgrove has now scored the first points of the game in 7 of their 9 games. And this one comes from Devin Mitchell from 2 yards out. He gets the 2-yard run. And it comes early in this one with 10:41 to go in the first quarter following the 4-play, 60-yard drive. Took 1 minute and 13 seconds. Mitchell gets the 2-yard run. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
And he'll be kicking, Noah will be kicking off on the 45-yard line of Berwick.
Devin Mitchell getting his second rushing touchdown of the season for the Seals. As you said, they'll be kicking off from Berwick's side of the 50 at the 45-yard line. See if Noah Walter puts this one into the end zone, the junior kicker for the Seals. So we'll see Berwick going offense for the first time. Kicks it off, end over end, will take the return man into the end zone. And it's a touchback. Automatically you catch in the end zone. Touchback for the Selinsgrove Seals, so Wilkerson does not get a chance to bring it out of the end zone. But Selinsgrove gets on the board first, again, as they have done in 7 of their 9 games throughout the year. Their first one against Juniata came with 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Then they were able to do it with a field goal with 5:45 to go against Twin Valley. They did it against Jersey Shore. That came with 6:47 to get into the opening quarter. A punt return against Central Mountain with 9:44 to go as Berwick will go off the left. It gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Bettle involved in the stop for the Seals. Now it's time for the defense to come up with a big play, trying to stop this rushing attack of the Berwick Bulldogs.
Berwick came out in double tight with a wing, which forced everybody in the box. 3 Seals were unblocked on that play, a gain of about 1.5 yards.
After this, we'll take a look at the starters on the offense and defensive side. Berwick and Selinsgrove. Going right is Wilkerson. He's got room. Breaks to the outside. He's got quickness. Taking it into Selinsgrove territory. He's going to outrun 3 defenders and take it in for the touchdown for the Berwick Bulldogs.
That's exactly what they did against Williamsport. He just broke it outside. He's got great speed, good size, runs with a forward lean, and he runs away from people. That was one of those, he's better than us, Pat.
And that's a huge answer for Berwick after Selinsgrove had gotten on the board first. And now they're going to attempt their extra point. It'll be Yost attempting the extra point. The freshman kicker snaps down.
Good.
And it is good. All knotted up. It's 7-7 early in this one with 9:56 to go in the opening quarter as Wilkerson's able to take it in for the score. He had 4 rushing touchdowns a week ago, and he picks up right where he left off on a 2-play drive that went for 80 yards, only took 43 seconds, and finished off by that 78-yard touchdown run by the junior, Ty Wilkerson. The extra point good. We're all knotted up at 7-7. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
Pat, we said we knew what Berwick's going to do, and I don't think that's going to change. What may change is just the formation, but they got 11 people boxed inside. Kicked off tackle, there was nobody there. He just outran everybody. Got to set the edge. Got to set the edge on these guys.
What an answer for the Berwick Bulldogs, taking it 78 yards for the score. Selinsgrove Football at Eagle 107 and sponsored in part by Cole Stony Hill Tree Farm. Service First, Federal Credit Union. Berwick has it teed up, kicks it off, another pooch. It's going to be taken by Studer at the 22-yard line. Going straight up the field, past the 35 to the 40. Cuts it in. It's going to be out of bounds about the 41-yard line. Selinsgrove gets great field position off the short kick. Again by Yost for the Berwick Bulldogs.
Exactly the same return and the exact same result. Ball's on the 41-yard line. That's interesting, huh?
It's funny, you can hear the fans saying as soon as he catches it, just run fast, straight. Don't turn and twist. And he's getting the best results he can out of those run backs for the Selinsgrove Seals. All knotted up between the Seals and the Dogs with 9:51 to go in the opening quarter. Trips to the left, White teats to the right. Rocco gets the snap. He's got some time. Looking over the middle, looking for Bastion, makes the catch into Berwick territory. He's going to be flung to the turf, but he'll have it down inside the 40, down to about the 36-yard line with Estrella on the stop for the Berwick Bulldogs.
What a great throw and catch. Rocco just stayed right in the pocket, stepped up, delivered a strike. Nice job, Rocco Amato.
Gavin Bastion with that catch. He is now atop of receiving yards in Selinsgrove history with that catch. The senior, Gavin Bastion. Miller gets the call from Rocco. Nothing there. The guys up front, J.J. Leonard on the stop for the Berwick Bulldogs. Looks like they're going to get maybe a loss of 1. It'll make it a second down and 11 for the Seals.
Berwick is a very aggressive defense. We should have said that earlier. My bad. They will blitz 3 out of 4 plays. And they just did that there, which means they have to play man coverage if they're going to do so.
Selinsgrove will come out in the second down and 11. Again, they stay with the trips, this time on the left. Amato in the backfield along with senior running back Ethan Miller. Amato gets the snap under some pressure. Going to get rid of it. Into a double team. And luckily, Gavin Bastian got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds as he threw it into almost a triple team for the Seals quarterback.
There's great pressure by Berwick up front. That time they only rushed 4 people, but they got pressure on Rocco very quickly.
And just that quickly, a third down and 11 for the Seals. We're tied up 7-7 with 8:41 to go in the opening quarter. Seals got on the board first. But a 78-yard touchdown run by Wilkerson has knotted this one up at 7-7. 5 seconds on the play clock. Amato gets it. Blitz by Berwick. Picked up by Miller. Amato's going to try to take off and run and just get swarmed over. A sack on the play by the Bulldogs, led by number 64, that's Shuckers, Chase Shuckers, at 6'2", 265 pounds for the Dogs.
Yeah, Berwick's front 4 is doing a fabulous job against the Seals offensive line. They didn't even blitz on that one either, last 2 plays, so they got to shore some things up.
So forces Noah Walter to come out and kick it away for the Seals to try to pin the Bulldogs deep in their own territory. 2 return guys standing at their own 10-yard line. High snap, but Noah gets it away. It's going to hit the turf. Bounce in the air. The return man takes it off the bounce. Hit immediately by Martinez. And they'll give a forward momentum to the 15-yard line. And that's where Berwick takes over. First down and 10. We're tied 7-7 between Berwick and the Selinsgrove Seals with 7:49 to go in the opening stanza.
Really nice punt. Not much pressure on the punt, but Noah turned the ball over nicely and super coverage, as you said, with the Seals. He basically got it off the bounce and was tackled immediately. Ball's on the 16-yard line, 17-yard line.
Selinsgrove up front, Manier, Sheltman, and Mitchell. Linebackers Vasquez, Bettel, Hoffman, and Miller. The defensive backs, Gavin Bastian, Carlos Studers, both seniors, along with Andrew Martinez, the senior, and Wyatt Teets. Wilkerson alone back in the backfield. Same call. Going off to the right. Hit by Wyatt Teets in the backfield. Maybe get to the original line of scrimmage. Second down and long for the Dogs.
They can use those, Seals can use those corners as an extra D end. We don't see them remotely in any passing set here. Now, they've got to be cautious not to give up a big home run, but use those corners as an extra D end and set the edge, and that's exactly what happened there.
Offensively for Berwick, Hanson quarterback, Galusha, Snyder, Wilkerson in the backfield. On this second down and long, Wilkerson going left this time, tries to run over Martinez. Martinez is able to hold on to the tackle, gets it out to the 24-yard line. So it's going to be a third down and 4, a little less than 4 for Berwick, trying to pick up the first down.
Something to watch here. Berwick goes on a very quick cadence, which means there's absolutely no audibling or changing of any plays.
They're quickly up to the line of scrimmage. They got it heavy set to the right. Wilkerson goes to the right. Hit the backfield. And slammed to the turf by senior Ethan Miller.
That was a welcome to Ethan Miller's show right there, baby.
We get one of those every game, and we got this one early in this ball game. It's Ethan Miller hitting the running back like he's fallen out of an airplane without a parachute. Man.
Good one.
Where did he drop out of? But he blows Wilkerson up, forcing a loss on the play and a punt for the Berwick Bulldogs.
Wilkerson, his feet were almost as high as his helmet. That's how hard he was hit.
That comes with 6:09 to go in the opening quarter as Berwick has to punt it away under a full moon here at Selinsgrove Area High School. The punt's away. It's a short kick. Blue shirts, get away from it. It's going to take a bounce. Bettel, what are you doing? Picked up by Bastian. Up the right sideline to the 25, to the 20. Makes a man miss down close to the 15-yard line.
He does it again. He takes it off the turf when no one expects him to. You can't practice that. That's a natural move. You can't practice that. What a great return by Gavin Bastian. Again.
Doing exactly what I was telling everybody to do, to get away from it and let Bastian pick it up off the turf. Give Selinsgrove great field position at the 15-yard line in Berwick territory. Tie game at 7-7. Devin Mitchell will check in and play the I behind Ethan Miller. 2 wide receivers to the right, Gavin Bastion in the slot. The tight end is on the left for Rocco Amato under center. First down and 10. Getting the snap to Mitchell. Going left, hit the backfield, and going to pick up maybe a yard for your senior tailback. But a positive play, they're going to give him 2, second down and 8.
2 yards, exactly. But keep an eye out on this defensive front for Berwick. They're really playing on the Seals side of the line of scrimmage.
Devin Mitchell has a touchdown on the night. Coming into tonight for the senior Devin Mitchell, 56 carries for 248 yards. That's 4.4 yards a carry and the 1 touchdown. But add another touchdown for the senior Devin Mitchell as Ethan Miller has to come to the sideline. It looks like an equipment issue possibly for the senior Devin Mitchell. Also, Manier over here as well, your center, as he's got blood on his arm. They're going to try.
That's the same thing with Ethan. He's got blood on his arm.
So we're going to take a timeout when you lose your fullback, Ethan Miller, and your center. So they do take a timeout as JT will try to take care of both Ethan Miller and Tegan Manier. Man, we're under a full, beautiful moon, harvest moon off to the left of us under starry skies at Selinsgrove Area High School. Good student section in front of us cheering on the Selinsgrove Seals. 5:26 to go in the opening quarter, 7-7 ball game. We're going to be keeping an eye on scores going on throughout the area. Don't have any updates quite yet, but when we do, we call it the Aubrey Alexander Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Also keeping an eye on big plays. We call them the Schmokadam Health Center Backbreaker Play of the Game candidates. And then at the end of the game, we will announce the Schmokadam Health Center Backbreaker Play of the Game. It's one of Steve's favorite to announce. The Schmokadam Health Center Backbreaker Play of the Game.
It is when we can announce that play by a seal.
Yeah, did not do that last week. The week before we did against the Shikellamy Braves, so hopefully we're on that side of it again tonight here against the Berwick Bulldogs. So following the timeout for the Seals, Ethan Miller's still not back in the ball game yet, but looks like Tegan Manier will be at center. Big second down play for the Seals. Going to give it to Mitchell, dancing in the backfield, trying to get around the edge. Hold on the ball tight, gets to the 10, and out of bounds, maybe to the 9-yard line. It'll be short of a first down. Host of white shirts on the stop for the Bulldogs.
They picked up the blitz again, and it's just their inside linebacker coming up through A gap. It's a clean blitz every time by Berwick when they do it. I think the thing to look at, if Selinsgrove can get on the edge at all, and nullifies that blitz, could get him out of it.
Noah Walter is capable of kicking a field goal. He has a 30-yard field goal to his credit on the season, but Seals not thinking about that at the moment. They're going to go with the power look with Gavin Bastion in the backfield. He's going left, trying to get to the edge. Cuts up underneath their block of Ethan Miller, and then blown up as he gets close to the 8-yard line. So it will be short of a first down. And see what Coach Winrick does here as the game's knotted up 7-7 with 4:28 and a moving clock. It looks like they're going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah, it looks like Rocco's getting a play from Coach Bastion.
And he will make his way out to the huddle. Coming out will be Vasquez.
Big play here.
Play clock is at 12. Teats far to the right, Bastion to the left. 4th down play, 4th down and 3. Rocco under center. Give it to Miller, going straight up the middle, trying to get the push to the first down marker. Did he get there? He got to the 5-yard line. He might have gotten it. And haven't seen anything official yet as the head referee, Joe Claybon, asked for a stop clock to take a look. And he's going to eye it up. And Joe's got a good eye. And he's going to let us know that it did not get it. They're not going to measure. And they're going to say it's short of a first down. Turn the ball over on downs back to the Berwick Bulldogs.
I don't understand. This is a different rule from college, of course. But as head coach, I'd ask for a measurement. I don't think you can do that in the PIAA. I don't get that.
Seems like they got it from here, but we're not at a great angle to see it. And Coach Winrick's having a conversation about it right now. But It is turnover on downs back to the Berwick Bulldogs. Game's tied 7-7 with 3:52 to go in the opening quarter. Wilkerson will line up in the backfield. The power look to the left. He's going to keep it on a Wildcat. Going left. Hit by Ethan Miller and goes down after a 1-yard pickup. Something you say, setting that edge, not letting this kid break it to the outside.
So important. It's so important. And that was a similar play that I think Coach Curry got that out of Selinsgrove playbook from a year ago. So it's exactly what Selinsgrove does with Gavin Bastian.
I want to get this this notice right now because it may not last long. Chickalimi leading Danville 6-0 in the first quarter. Part of our Aubrey Alexander Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Wilkerson stays in at the Wildcat. We're going to get stoppage and a timeout taken by Berwick. But again, look at updated scores. Warrior Run leading Central Columbia 7-6. No score between Milton and Mount Carmel or Wyalusing and Hughesville. Midwest and Mifflinburg, no update, no scoring in that one at this point. Southern Columbia and Bloom, but these are all games we'll be keeping an eye on throughout the night. If you're just joining us, Selinsgrove got on the board first. Again, the 7th time in 9 games they've scored first. It came on a 2-yard touchdown run by senior Devin Mitchell. The extra point good, 7-0, but in the ensuing drive, Wilkerson for Berwick with 78 yards for a touchdown. Got the extra point, and that's where we stand, 7-7 with 3:08 to go in the opening quarter.
They have to keep him bottled up. He's going to get the football. He can't have space. They got to have blue shirts everywhere he goes.
So Berwick gets to the huddle following the timeout by head coach C.J. Curry. Send the wide receiver to the left. Everyone else cross that offensive line. You're going to get another stop. Going to have a flag on the play.
Somebody moved, and I didn't see any blue shirts move.
They're going to have a conversation. Again, it's senior night. We like to recognize seniors throughout the game tonight. First one, number 51, Cameron Newcomer. Key reserve on the offensive line, on the defensive line the past few years. Number 51, Cameron Newcomer. Also number 56, Neil Bartlett. Competed as a defensive lineman the past 2 seasons. Had a sack last year against Midwest. Again, another senior, number 56, Neil Bartlett. We'll recognize seniors throughout the game.
They called the Seals offsides. I don't think anybody moved. He must have lined up there. But again, I don't know which one.
Well, pushes the ball out to a 2nd and 3 for Berwick. Game tied at 7-7. Blitz coming by the Seals. Now they back out of it. 8 seconds on the play clock. Hanson in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Give it to Wilkerson. Nope, a keeper. Going to the right. Bounces off of one would-be tackler, but blue shirts get there and take him down. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play by the blue shirts of the Selinsgrove Seals.
Absolutely. It was I thought he was giving it to Wilkerson, but he pulled and almost like a QB gap read, but Seals, they were right on it.
So a 3rd down, 5 or long 4. Clock moving with 2:35 to go in the opening quarter. 7-7 ball game. Hansen gets to the huddle. White shirts pop out of the huddle for the Bulldogs. Up to the line of scrimmage on a big 3rd down play. Give it to Wilkerson. Going to the right. Cuts it under the defender. Trying to get to the sticks. Trying to stretch it out. Looks like it'll come up short. Great job on the far side by the Selinsgrove defense. Did they hold him from getting that ball to the 1st down marker?
Wyatt Teets came out of his corner position, made a great play. That was a 1st down saving play because it's now 4th and about 6. I don't know what's happening here. Is Berwick going to go for it?
They can try to get a jump or go for it as they're going to send DeLucia out to the huddle to give the call. Up to the line of scrimmage behind that big front of the Berwick Bulldogs. Big play early in this one. 4th down and 1 for Berwick. Wilkerson taking a snap, going left. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Going to fall forward and pick up a 1st down for the Berwick Bulldogs.
That's a gutsy call right there from your own 13-yard line.
Martinez in on the stop for the Seals, but it's a 1st down for Berwick. 2:10 to go in the opening quarter, tied 7-7.
as we said, the clock just doesn't stop.
Our Blaze Alexander Ford Built Ford Tough Game of the Week. Jersey Shore hosting Scranton Prep. That's our Blaze Alexander Ford Built Ford Tough Game of the Week. First down and 10. Motion from left to right. Wilkerson in the Wildcat, getting the call, going right. Follow behind that block. It hit the line of scrimmage and stop. Back at the original line of scrimmage, getting into the backfield of the Seals to trip them up.
It looks like it was Studer coming out of the safety position and Ethan Miller.
Ethan Miller coming in tonight's a leading tackler with 11.3 tackles per game, 9.5 total tackles for loss, an interception, the lone interception for the Seals, and 2 fumble recoveries from your senior linebacker, Ethan Miller. So a second down and long for Berwick, tied 7-7. Selinsgrove scored the opening points. Now we're knotted up at 7. Wilkerson going left this time. Hit at the line of scrimmage. That was Martinez coming up, helping on the stop and trying to get the other number, and I'll get it once he starts getting up. And that was Owen Hoffman, number 54 on the stop. And they're doing everything you said they need to do, and they're getting to Wilkerson. And we've talked about it. Not a problem getting. Sometimes Selinsgrove lacks on the getting the tackle, but against Wilkerson, they're doing that very thing.
It's the secondary. It was Studer played before. I mean, these guys are flying from the secondary position. A little bit dangerous because they're not reading any pass. But, of course, they don't throw the football.
Up front for Berwick, Shuckers, Gordner on the right. Jones is the center. Geiger, Leonard are on the left, along with the tight end, Gabe Decker, for the Berwick Bulldogs. Third down and 10. 2 wide receivers to the right. Hanson fakes it to Wilkerson, rolling to his right. Gets rid of it, and it's going to be short-armed. Did it get there? And it's going to be incomplete as it did not get to the intended receiver, Howie. So it falls short to be a 4th down and 10. And you would think at this point, C.J. Curry will have his punt team take the field.
Absolutely, and that's what's happening. And good reaction by the secondary for the Seals. I think they're playing an incredible game so far.
Pushing Berwick into a 4th down and 10. 24 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Waiting for the punt is Gavin Bastion at midfield. The punt's away, just short punt. Again, get away from it. Takes a bounce, goes out of bounds. Selinsgrove get great field position inside of the Berwick 40-yard line, about the 38-yard line, looks like 37-yard line for the Seals. They're winning the field goal, starting field goal position battle so far for the Seals has gone their way.
They've got to take advantage of this. There's only 16 seconds in the first quarter, but they've got to take advantage of this positive field position. They didn't get a chance to the last drive.
Wilkerson for Berwick, 7 carries for 11 yards. That's all since his 78-yard touchdown run, the opening scoring for Berwick. Selinsgrove in I formation. Bastion going in motion from right to left. Pitching it to Miller. Going left, underneath the block, puts his head down, and is going to pick up a couple yards, maybe just back to the original line of scrimmage. Looked like he got a couple more, but he did not try to follow behind the blocking of Martinez, who's filling into fullback position for Jarrett Bullington, who is not playing tonight, as that's the last play of the first quarter. A first quarter that saw Selinsgrove get on the board first, but Berwick came back in a big way on a 78-yard touchdown run by Wilkerson to tie this one up. Let's step aside, come back, get ready for the second quarter. This is Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
Experience the difference at Blaze Alexander Family Dealership. For over 40 years, Blaze Alexander has been Central PA's top choice for unbeatable prices. With 20 locations and 11 brands, we have what you want at a price you deserve. Over 4,000 new and pre-owned vehicles available. Why go anywhere else? Stop and shop or check us out online at blazealexander.com. Sales, service, parts, collision.
With gas rewards at Wise, your everyday purchases can add up to big savings at the pump. So next time you're fueling the kids after practice, filling up your fridge, or topping off your dinner table, you can shop and save in-store and at the pump, so your wallet isn't running on empty. Earn one Wise Reward point for every qualifying dollar you spend, and save up to $1 off per gallon with Wise Gas Rewards.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
Rocco Amato trots back, hit, gets rid of it, got it to Bastion, makes the catch, makes a man miss at the 30, drags him to the 25-yard line. First down pickup for the Seals.
How did he get that ball off? How did he get that, and how was it caught? Berwick was in the backfield, Pat. Berwick, they're just blitzing every time, but that's the thing to do. Get it on the outside. Get it to your playmaker. Like what they're doing.
Like how the ball is moving for the Seals on offense, as they now have it first down and 10 after starting this one with great field position. They have it at the Berwick 25-yard line, first down and 10. I formation behind Amato. Blitz coming again. Give it to Miller. Hitting the backfield. Gives her the Miller mixer inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Steve, you talked about it, that the way the Seals are playing right now puts them in a great position.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But that A-gap blitz is messing them up. They got to block down. They just got to make a call, and everybody the side of that just blocks a man down. That's all. That's how you stop it. What they're doing is they're man blocking, they're rule blocking with their steps. They've got a man block when a blitz like that continues to happen.
They've come with that the last two plays. First one they picked up a first down on. This one was just a 1-yard gain. Amato under center. Give the deep man Miller again. Going left. Bounces off a would-be tackle at the 25. Still going. Puts his head down. Gets close to the 21-yard line for your senior running back, Ethan Miller. Looks like they're going to put it just outside the 25, so it's going to be a long 3rd down and 4 for the Seals.
Yeah, they got to continue to do that. This is just power football. Just line up, and there's going to be a crack in there.
Getting the call from the sideline is Amato. 15 on the play clock. Teets will go to the right. Gavin Bastian to the left. Jake Bettle, the tight end, is on the left side. 3rd down play. Blitz coming again, straight up the middle. And did they go offsides?
Offsides. Good call. Nice. That's how to hold your water is what we used to say. Just hold on and let them make the mistake, and that's exactly what they did.
We continue with the senior recognition tonight. And number 76, Connor Crossan, for the 2024 season, he has earned starts on the offense and defensive line, and proved to be a solid interior lineman for the Selinsgrove Seals. Again, that's number 76, Connor Crossan, just one of the seniors for the Selinsgrove Seals tonight as its senior recognition.
Yeah, he's really stepped up. He's stepped up since week 1.
And he's on the left tackle. Got Jake Bettle just to the left of him. First down and 10 for the Seals. 7-7 ball game. Blitz coming. Amato's hit. Going to be underthrown to Gavin Bastian. No whistle here. Now he's reversing his field, going from right to left. Got a block ahead of him. That was by Devin Mitchell, and somehow Bastian's able to keep that from being a big loss on the play. They did not blow the whistle as the ball hit the turf. They said it was a lateral, and Bastian did a great job to keep the play going. He was fortunate just to get back to what ended up being a yard loss on the play.
You betcha. But again, there's the A-gap blitz. We can all see it. They're stepping up, but he's coming through cleanly. They got to make that adjustment on the offensive line.
And even more so on the 2nd down and 11. 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 wide receivers to the right for Rocco Amato under center. 9:36 to go in the first half. 7-7 ball game. Throws it, almost picked off. Wyatt Teets was open as the corner left him go and came up for Bastian. But Wyatt Teets looked like he might have been able to get open right up the right hash.
You're exactly right. They're all just collapsing on Gavin, which is going to leave other receivers open. There's no question. I just hope he can get enough time to set his feet and throw it. That's how fast Berwick's getting through, and it's the blitzes. It's the A-gap blitzes.
3rd down and 10. Rocco Amato comes tonight, 4 interceptions and 4 touchdowns. Would love to get his 5th right here. 3rd down and 11 for the Seals. Amato under center, taking a snap. 5-step drop, looking deep down the right sideline, looking for Bastion beyond the defense. Makes the catch. Touchdown for the Selinsgrove Seals.
Gavin went up and over Wilkerson, who seemed to jump too quickly. But I tell you what, contested balls, number one for the Seals is coming down with it most of the time. Great throw, great catch. And again, see what they did. They blocked solid on the 2A gaps. No pressure came. Rocco Amato was able to set his feet and make a terrific touchdown throw.
Noah Walter will attempt the extra point to try to push the lead back to 7 again for the Seals. Good snap this time. Noah Walter line drive kick, and it's good. Haven't been the prettiest extra points, but bottom line, my scorecard says good. So Selinsgrove increased or gets the lead back to 7 with a 14-7 lead over the Berwick Bulldogs as Gavin Bastion gets his 5th receiving touchdown. And exactly what I just asked for. Let's get Amato his 5th passing touchdown of the night. It all just happened on that last play for the Seals as they were able to complete a 7-play drive covering 37 yards as Selinsgrove got great field position on a poor punt by the Berwick Bulldogs, but they were able to take it 37 yards with 2:48 coming off the game clock, the extra point good, and that all followed the 17-yard touchdown reception by senior Gavin Bastion. Selinsgrove now lead 14-7 with 9:28 to go in the opening half. That's the Selinsgrove forward drive summary.
Pat, I like the plan. Here's what, if this continues, okay, if this continues the way they're playing defense by bottling up Wilkerson and making these plays offensively, because they're playing hard right now. This is a tough team. That was big.
Walter kicks it away, end over end, driving Wilkerson to the 5. Or is that Howie going up the right sideline? Hit as he crosses the 20. Great coverage. First one down there was Martinez, and it helped off by Vasquez. Good coverage by the Selinsgrove kick team. It puts Berwick inside their own 25-yard line, back at the 22-yard line, first down at 10.
These guys are playing hard. Haven't seen this in a couple weeks. Frankly, haven't seen it since the first quarter of Shikellamy.
Selinsgrove goes back on defense. Selinsgrove Seals football on SBC Sports Live is sponsored in part by Northumberland National Bank. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships. Selinsgrove lead 14-7. Travis Reed will play the nose. You got Sheltman to the left of him. Portwood, the freshman, on the right. So 2 freshmen up front for the Seals. Owen Hoffman showing blitz. He's coming. Go to Wilkerson. Trying to bounce to the outside. Studer trying to get to him. He's going to get some help from Teets and blows him out of bounds. They stretch it to the sidelines after the 1-yard pickup.
That's a great pursuit. That was a 1-yard pickup. Wilkerson ran 20 yards. He's trying to get the flank, and the Selinsgrove defense is not letting him get outside the edge. They're doing a fabulous job up front, and the secondary and linebackers are pursuing like mad. Really like this right now.
So 2nd down and 9 for Berwick. Looks like a mix-up in the backfield. Hanson's going to keep it. Blown up as he gets to the 25-yard line. Portwood in on the stop, along with Ethan Miller and a host of blue shirts making the stop. Keep in mind, 2 freshmen along that defensive line for the Selinsgrove Seals, and the undersized Sheltman and Portwood doing a good job against this Berwick attack.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
Have an updated score as Muncie's leading Athens 22-0. They have a 64-yard touchdown run, a 77-yard touchdown run. Here goes to Wilkerson, straight between the tackles this time. Crosses the 35 or the 30 out to the 31-yard line, but it's going to be short of a first down for Berwick.
And they're going to go for it again.
Hanson gets the call from Coach C.J. Curry. Manier will check in. Sheltman will check out. Clock moving with 7:45 to go in the opening half. Selinsgrove leading 14-7. This is a 4th down and a long one for Berwick. Hanson's going to walk up behind center. I formation behind him. Don't jump. That's all they're doing right now. As Hanson barking out the calls. Nope, he's going to take it. Give it to Wilkerson going left. He's going to be close to the first down marker. This is
See
an
where they
exact
mark it.
science here.
Let's see where they mark it.
Officials are going to come out, and with no really any clue exactly where the ball is, they're just going to spot it down, and then head referee will come out, take a peek at it, not measure it.
I don't think
and
they got it.
decide if it's a first down or not. Waiting on the call from the head referee. Now they are going to stop. It looks like we're going to get a measurement on this one, Steve.
But they didn't on the last one. Come on, Joe Klebon.
Big call here for the Berwick Bulldog offense as they're going to look to stretch the chain. Selinsgrove leading 14-7 with 7:18 going the first half. Start to stretch the chains. This could be a candidate for the Smoky Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. Waiting on the official stretch. Wait for Selinsgrove
Nope, they
to
don't
celebrate
get it.
it.
Oh!
They said they got it.
How does that?
And the Selinsgrove comes
How
up and are
does
standing
that?
at the ball and saying it's short. But Eagle Eye from Claiborne said it's a first down by a matter of a piece of leather of the football. So Berwick comes away with a gutsy call, picks up a first down at 10 for the Dogs, and they're quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver far to the right.
They're not set. Officials, you know what? He's going to blow it because the officials and everybody aren't set. But that should have been a penalty on Berwick. They weren't set. They snapped the ball. I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all.
They do stop it from being a penalty, so it's going to still be a first down for the Berwick Bulldogs outside of their own 30-yard line. Under center's Hanson, turn, give it to Wilkerson. Hit by Gavin Bastian.
Oh, they're all over.
And Studer gets in there as well. And then just a gathering of blue shirts around Wilkerson, exactly what you're asking for. No yardage on the play. It'll be a second down and 10 for the Berwick Bulldogs as Wilkerson will go out on this second down and 10 play.
They aren't getting the push that they were early, the Berwick offensive line. Seals are playing leverage. That means they're playing low and hard.
Got a movement on the left side. A jump looked like the tight end on the left side. Jump for the Berwick Bulldogs. They're going to walk that one off. Selinsgrove at this point leading 14-7, halfway through the second quarter at 6:29 to go. And Selinsgrove sees Berwick jump, make this a second down and 15 as the ball's inside of Berwick's 30-yard line, back to the 37-yard line. Split far to the right, one receiver. Hanson takes a stack, give it to Lowe, man in the backfield. That's Galusha, and he's going to go up to the left, get beyond where this drive started, out to the 20 or the 34-yard line. Actually, give them 7 on the pickup. It'll be a third down and 8 for the Berwick Bulldogs.
Galusha's got some goes on him as well. That's two pretty good backs right there.
It's a nice combination for sure for the Berwick Bulldogs, much like we saw with Shamokin. They had the two-back look as well. Third down and long for the Bulldogs, trailing 14-7. Owen Hoffman showing blitz off the left. Going to be a pop pass. Intercepted by Studer. Off the left sideline. Touchdown, Selinsgrove Field.
I'll tell you what. That's one heck of a, there's a penalty. That's one heck of a reaction by, tremendous job by that secondary. I tell you what, these guys are playing as well as we've seen them.
As we get the call from down on the field, it's a personal foul penalty against the Berwick Bulldogs. Touchdown stands. Studer gets the interception. The second interception all season for the Seals, and this one turns into a touchdown from your senior safety, Carlos Studer.
Pick 6.
Now we're adding that as a candidate for the Smoky Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game, as Studer is able to take the 37-yard interception return to the house for the Seals. Noah Walter will try to get the Seals a 14-7 or a 21 7 lead up,
And there
it is good. I don't think it'd be understated, Steve. This is as loose and as aggressive and energy-filled first half we've seen all season for the Seals.
Playing their hearts out. I'm very, very impressed. We're not even close to being done, but they continue this. This is good stuff right here, folks.
Seals take the 14-point lead, leading 21-7 after the Studer 37-yard interception return for the Seals. The extra point good. Selinsgrove leading 21-7. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
And they'll be kicking off from Berwick's 45 again because of the personal foul. I don't know what's happening there. Obviously, we don't have instant replay, but same thing happened on the last touchdown that Selinsgrove scored.
We'll take it because, as you said, Noah Walter will have it teed up at the Berwick 45-yard line. The last one he kicked into the end zone and did not give Wilkerson a chance to return it. End over end kick will be driven into the end zone as Noah Walter doubles his touchbacks on the season, as he had 1 coming into tonight, and now he has 3. Well done by Noah Walter. Take advantage of the Berwick penalty to put this one out of the end zone, but Carlos Studer takes it in for a score off the quick pop pass by Berwick, in and out of the intended receiver's hands. The intended receiver was Escobar, but as you said, what a reaction by your senior defensive back, and there was no question he was taking that one to the house for a Selinsgrove touchdown. Only their second defensive touchdown all season. Martinez has the other one on a fumble in the Central Mountain game. Hansen going left to Wilkerson. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Tries to spin out of a tackle. Going to drag defenders beyond the 25 to about the 26-yard line. So it'll be about a 5-yard pickup for Berwick to make this a 2nd down and 5 for the Dogs.
They're not trying to trick anybody. It's just lining up, power set, and they're trying to run power. That is it.
After this, try to get some updated scores of other games going on around the valley. But here it's a 21-7 lead for the Seals. Deep man Wilkerson getting the call. Hit the line of scrimmage. Ethan Miller grabbing it around and finally able to take him to the turf. Also Travis Reed doing a nice job up front to get that push. See, we said that is going to be the number one factor, is how this offensive line against the Seals defensive line, and right now Seals have been up to the task.
They're doing exactly what we said. They're getting bodies to the ball. They're tackling very well, and that's tough. It's presenting a lot of problems for Berwick.
3rd down. Hansen drops back. He's going to keep it. Hit the backfield. It goes down. Is that Owen Hoffman making the stop coming off the right side?
It was.
And what a job by sophomore number 54, Owen Hoffman. Lost on the play. And looks like this time Berwick's going to punt, which has not been good for them tonight either.
Nice job, defense.
Selinsgrove will try to get great field position. Gavin Bastian just inside of his 50 in Selinsgrove territory. Punter for Berwick will drop back. He's standing at his 10-yard line. 4th down. Gets a good snap, gets it away. Short kick once again. It's going to hit the turf and roll towards the sidelines and finally go out of bounds. Selinsgrove will get great field position at their own 40-yard line, leading 21-7 over Berwick with 3:29 to go in the opening half. Like what we see, you talked about it, Steve. All the components you talked about, what they've been doing to keep this thing going at the level they've been doing it, and they could come away with would be a beautiful win at home to solidify where Selinsgrove will be in district playoffs. But right now, there's a long way to go, but they lead 21-7. Rocco Amato in the shotgun formation, getting the snap, looking for Bastian, gets it out to Bastian, nope, in and out of his hands.
Kind of, he heard the footsteps. He's tapping himself in the chest. That's me. That's me.
Schaefer on the coverage. You talk about footsteps. He was the footsteps that Gavin Bastian was hearing.
It's okay. It's okay. Come right back.
Selinsgrove Football and Eagle 107, sponsored in part by Shamoka Dam Health Center, Tri-County Tag, and Northumberland National Bank. So second down and 10 for the Seals. Shotgun again for Rocco. 2 wide receivers split to the right. Now 3 with Bastion going in motion. Give it to Miller. Miller squeezing between tackles, close to the 45-yard line. So to give him 4 on the carry, or maybe a 5 when it's all said and done, to make this a third down and 5 for the Seals. Third and medium, as Miller's slow to get off the turf.
Yeah, they motioned Gavin Bastion to a strong set, went to from pro to twins, came back this side, which was a nice play against the formation.
Miller came in tonight with 88 carries, 458 yards, and 6 touchdowns for the Seals, averaging 57.3 yards per game and over 5 yards a carry. He comes to the sidelines on his third down. Blitz coming, straight up the middle. Rocco Mato's got time. Looking for the tight end. Beto making the catch. Runs away from a defender, and they're going to take it to the 25-yard line. Only the second.
It's going to be a roughing on top of it.
Roughing the passer after Amato made the release. They've exposed the middle of the defense, unlike they've done all season long. And Jake Bettle gets his second catch of the season, but none bigger than that one for the Seals.
And one of the things that we've talked about, Pat, getting that tight end into this attack. It's going to be tacked on because of the roughing.
33-yard reception for the junior tight end, Jake Bettle, in the middle of that defense of the Berwick Bulldogs.
Nice job by Rocco again.
So it's going
Boy,
be
this looks good.
first down and 10 for the Seals at the Berwick 12-yard line. 15 seconds on the play clock. Amato sends 2 to the left. Bastion will get the call out of the backfield. Try to run away from a defender. Gets it to the sidelines, and he goes out of bounds.
Oh, that should be a flag.
And there's going to be multiple flags as Bastion got hit well out of bounds. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal following the penalty against the Berwick Bulldogs.
Should be down on the 6-yard line, first and goal.
Selinsgrove trying to add on to their 21-7 lead with 2:09 to go in the opening half. Stick around at halftime. We'll give you stats from our stat man. Also check in with Murphy O'Brien as she gives us the Seals athletic rundown, other scores of other games, Steve's analysis of that first half, and what we see happening in the second half for the Seals. The official continues to have a conversation.
I think there were two penalties called against, might be offsetting. That was should be a dead ball, personal foul because of late hit. Holding Selinsgrove.
Hold against the Seals.
And then a personal
foul.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
We continue with Seals senior recognition night as we move on to Travis Reed, number 77. Travis has got a great opportunities, got into the rotation off the defensive line. Number 77, Travis Reed, and we've already seen him make some plays up front against that big offensive line for the Berwick Bulldogs. Again, senior Travis Reed for the Selinsgrove Seals.
Okay, so the end result, it's going to be first down for the Seals on the 11-yard line. Timeout, Berwick.
Timeout taken.
A timeout called by the
Chance to
Bulldogs.
get some updated scores as Shikellami's trailing Danville 7-6. Let's see if we refresh it here. Yep, 7-6. Lewisburg trailing Montoursville. Lewisburg trying to avoid back-to-back losses. They only have one loss on the season, and that was last week in the Battle of Undefeateds. But right now they trail Montoursville 10-7. Mount Carmel up just one on Milton, 14-13. Troy all over Central Mountain, 42-0. Warrior Run leading by 2 over the Blue Jays of Central Columbia, 14-12. Mifflinburg all over Midwest, 35-0. Southern Columbia up 7 on the Panthers of Bloomsburg, 14-7. South trailing Montgomery, 13-7. Shamokin leading Loyalstock 28-0. And Muncie all over Athens at this point, 22-7. Those are other scores going on around the valley, and those are part of our Aubrey Alexander Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. The other updated score we have is Scranton Prep and Jersey Shore tied 7-7. That's happened at Thompson Street Stadium. And we deem that our Blaze Alexander Ford Built for Tough game of the week. Jersey Shore, Scranton Prep tied at 7. Following the timeout, it'll be a first down and 10 for the Seals. I formation behind Amato. Give it to Miller going left. Runs over one tackle, but then grab and slam to the turf by Lazinski, the 6'1", 285-pound sophomore up front for the Berwick Bulldogs.
Gain of about 4 yards. He hits that line of scrimmage hard. Ethan Miller.
With 1:44 to go in the opening half, this would be ginormous for the Seals if they could add to their 21-7 lead. Amato looks over the defense. Plenty of time on the play clock. Give it to Miller going left into a wall of white shirts, but with just pure strength and a good push by the tight end. It gets it down close to the 5-yard line, to the 6-yard line. There'll be a third down and 5 for the Seals. They can pick up a first down as they're looking to add to their lead.
Got to hustle up on this, guys. Here we go. Get him in there. Get him in there.
Here comes Rocco to the huddle. Coming up on 15 seconds on the play clock. Gavin Bashan will split to the right. Wyatt Teets to the left. Tight formation for the Seals. The tight end on the right. Amato under center. Getting the call. Giving it to Miller. Going right this time. Miller runs into white shirts and nothing there.
Yeah, no gain.
No gain. Looks like it was J.J. Leonard on the stop for the Berwick Bulldogs, setting up a fourth down. So you send Noah Walter to come out and kick his second field goal of the season or keep the offense out there. Looks like they're going to probably let the clock wind down.
Yeah.
There's only 25 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the play clock. So they'll let this one wind down, and then Coach Matt Wingrick will call a timeout and send his kicking team out, trying to increase the Selinsgrove lead to 24-7 right before half. A great first half for the Seals. Seals scored first again tonight. That hasn't been the greatest recipe for the Seals, but tonight they scored first. Berwick came back, got a 78-yard touchdown run from Wilkerson, but Selinsgrove put back-to-back scores on the board, and they now lead 21-7. But Noah Walter, the junior kicker, looking to get his second field goal of the season to try to push the lead to 24-7 over the Berwick Bulldogs.
Well, Berwick has one timeout left. I'm sure they're going to call this to ice them because the Seals called this timeout. There's 6.6 seconds. This will be 29-yard field goal, 828-yard.
Yep, as they're putting it down at the, well, no, actually put it down at the 13-yard line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Make this a 23-yard field goal.
And I have glasses on.
Just a little more than an extra point for Noah Walter, which he's been great all year. Looking for a good snap from Bettle. Trying to increase the lead of the Seals. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, end over end.
Perfect.
And it sailed through, and as Steve called it, perfect for the Seals as they increase their lead to 24-7 with just 0.6 of a second left in the first half. Great time clock management for the Seals, and Noah Walter comes out and gets his second field goal of the season, and what a big time to get it late here in the first half.
I'll tell you what, guys, and we've been watching it, right? Again, I will say, from the second quarter on of the Shikellamy game, they've been out of sorts. They haven't seemed to be playing together. Penalties everywhere. This is as great a rebound of how a team is playing that I've seen in a long time.
Well, and the motto, you heard it from Coach Winrick, and everybody would tell you, as a long-time coach, let's forget about that one last week. There's nothing to see. Forget about it. And if that was the motto going into it, well done by the coaching staff to put that one behind you. There's nothing to see. We still got a lot to play for. And, boy, senior night tonight, And what a big way to come out for the Seals as they lead, but a long way from being over. But
That's right.
they do lead 24-7 as Noah Walter tees it up on the left hash and will squib it, and it'll take a bounce and go towards the sidelines and make its way down the sideline. So it will be a penalty. So Berwick will have a chance to have one snap. That's what you do not want to see happen. You'd rather see a guy come up with it. But
yeah, if you're going to squib it, it's got to be inside the hash, because that you never know where. What do we say 100 times? You're a basketball guy. You drop that basketball down, go straight back up. You drop a football down, you don't know where it's going. God rest his soul. That's a Bob Patelloism.
Well, where it did go was out of bounds and give Berwick the ball at their own 35-yard line with
less than a second.
As Travis Reed will come out. Menier will check in to play over the center. Sheltman to the right. Devin Mitchell on the left. Linebackers, Vasquez, Owen, Hoffman, Miller, Bettel. And the defensive backs, Gavin Bastian, Martinez, Teets, and Studer. The first half comes to a close. Wilkerson gets the call. They're going to be able to tackle him and run out the first half clock. But Selinsgrove gets on the board again on a 7-play drive. Took 3 minutes and 28 seconds to cover 34 yards and finished off by Noah Walter's second field goal of the season to increase the lead to 24-7. That's the Selinsgrove 4 drive summary. And we go to halftime. Don't go anywhere. We'll give you stats. Also, other scores of other games. We'll check in with the Seals Athletic Rundown by Murphy O'Brien, and we'll look towards the second half. All part of halftime show here from Selinsgrove Area High School. This Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
The Sunbury Motor Company.
Austin Martin, Kia Elite Sales Consultant, Maranatha Christian School.
Amber Wren, Certified Hyundai and Lincoln Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Ian Chakosky, Certified Ford Sales Professional, Mount Carmel and Shamokin area.
Christopher Stengline, Ford Certified Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Tom Mertz, fourth generation owner, Sunbury Motor Company, Shikellamy High School.
A tradition of trust since 1915.
This world is filled with breathtaking moments where every road is an invitation to adventure and new stories. Built for those who crave exploration, freedom of the open road, and above all, safety. Subaru will take you through the rugged mountains and everywhere in between, empowering you to experience the wonders of nature like never before. Whether you're a trailblazer or a weekend explorer, come and visit W&L Subaru, where we will help you discover the joy of driving and embrace your love of the great outdoors.
At J.J. Powell, we know keeping your home warm shouldn't be a hassle. With Easy Pay, you get capped pricing, budget-friendly payments, and automatic delivery, so you can relax and take it easy. Don't wait. Join online at jjpowell.com or call 800-432-0866 today. J.J. Powell, take it easy.
Troy Zerman, head coach. Meet my team.
Pinnis, quarterback.
Glenn Williams, safety.
Trevor Mitros, tight end.
James Stokes, linebacker.
Brian Janelle, quarterback.
Tyler Undercuffler, wide receiver.
Gabe, running back.
At Zimmerman Motors, we're passing the savings on to you. We have 4x4 Jeep Compasses under $30,000.
So stop in and see why people have been coming from all over the region to Zimmerman's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Sunbury and experience what we call the Zimmerman difference.
Right side of that offense for Berwick. It was a two-play drive, covered 80 yards, took just 43 seconds. That came with 9:56 to go in that first quarter, they're extra point good, and we're all knotted up at 7-7. That would be all the scoring after getting off to a quick start. That would be all the scoring in the first quarter. We go to the second quarter tied at 7-7. But Gavin Bastian would get a 17-yard touchdown reception from sophomore quarterback Rocco Amato. That completed a 7-play drive covering 37 yards, took 2 minutes and 48 seconds. That came with 9:28 to go in the first half. And Selinsgrove gets the extra point. They would get a 14-7 lead for the Seals. And then Carlos Studer gets his first interception of the season, the second for the Seals. And this one is taken to the house after he covered 37 yards after the pick. That was with 5:28 to go in the first half. The extra point good, and Selinsgrove lead would increase to 14 as they would lead 21-7. And then Noah Walter would finish out the first half as he's able to kick a 23-yard field goal, his second of the season. That completed a 7-play drive covering 34 yards, took 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Selinsgrove lead going into halftime is 24-7 over the Berwick Bulldogs. I said during the break, Steve, I did not see this coming. But boy, what a joy that first half has been. But now it's about keeping the composure going in the second half. But let's celebrate that first half.
You better believe it. It's we've said it. We've talked about it. We said what needed to be done. Everything that we've said has come to fruition. And let me tell you something. This is a formidable night for Selinsgrove. And what I'm talking about, they could possibly, if they can bottle this and keep it together, still got another half to go. But win this one, big one next week. Great momentum going into the playoffs playing this way. Now, I'll say this. Berwick doesn't traditionally throw the football very well. Being down this much, will they change their attack? Don't know about that. They haven't thrown it much all year, and tonight, not very successfully. So we'll see. They're going to try to still run it and use their big people and speed in the backfield to try to go, but love what the Seals are doing, and on both sides of the ball and kicking game, total execution by the Seals.
Well, speaking of the Seals and good things happening, and the best way to look across the school district and get an update on all of what the teams are doing in the fall. You're talking field hockey, soccer team, tennis team, golf, all that going late in the fall, late in the season for those teams. But to get an update on what is happening with those other teams, we do it every week. We check in with the Seals Athletic Rundown with Murphy O'Brien.
On Saturday morning, the girls' soccer team came out on top in a thrilling 2-1 win at Altoona. They beat Warrior Run in a dominant 4-1 game to end their regular season. The boys' soccer team held on to a close 1-0 win on the road against Altoona on Saturday. Later in the week, they fell in a tight 2-1 game to Benton. They finished their week with a 1-1 draw against Warrior Run. The field hockey team ended their regular season with a 2-2 tie against Lewisburg. The regular season for these three teams has come to an end, and the playoff schedules will be determined and posted in the coming days. This is Murphy O'Brien. Join me each week for the Seals Athletic Rundown on Eagle 107 and Eagle107.com.
Appreciate Murphy giving us an update on the athletics going on around the Selinsgrove Area School District. She does it every week. She does it on her own time as she's trying to be a student at Penn State as well. And we appreciate that update. Gets a lot of good feedback. People like to know that it's more than just football on a Friday night, but a lot of good things happening in the fall across the Selinsgrove Area School District. Let's take a break, come back, get ready to be handed the stats under a full moon at Harold L. Bullock Memorial Field. We're at halftime with Selinsgrove leading 24-7 over the Berwick Bulldogs. This Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, Eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
The Northumberland National Bank, proudly serving our community for over 120 years. And now we've taken a giant leap into the future with a brand new online and mobile banking experience. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances from the comfort of your home or on the go. With remote deposit capture, simply snap a picture of your check and it's deposited securely into your account. Experience the ease and convenience of banking like never before, like checking your credit score on the go or applying for a mortgage right from your home. Visit our website at noribank.com, the Northumberland National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Troy Zerman, head coach. Meet my team.
Pinnis, quarterback.
Glenn Williams, safety.
Trevor Mitros, tight end.
James Stokes, linebacker.
Brian Janelle, quarterback.
Tyler Undercuffler, wide receiver.
Gabe, running back.
At Zimmerman Motors, we're passing the savings on to you. We have 4x4 Jeep Compasses under $30,000.
So stop in and see why people have been coming from all over the region to Zimmerman's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Sunbury and experience what we call the Zimmerman difference.
With gas rewards at Wise, your everyday purchases can add up to big savings at the pump. So next time you're fueling the kids after practice, filling up your fridge, or topping off your dinner table, you can shop and save in-store and at the pump, so your wallet isn't running on empty. Earn one Wise reward point for every qualifying dollar you spend, and save up to $1 off per gallon with Wise Gas Rewards.
Eat better, spend less. That's Wise.
Buy the best pre-owned vehicle from the area's #1 certified pre-owned Ford dealer, Selinsgrove Ford. Selinsgrove Ford at the bridge in Selinsgrove and at selinsgroveford.com.
Bulldogs. Berwick coming off a big win a week ago over Williamsport. And Selinsgrove coming off a devastating loss on the road at Hollidaysburg. But it's been Selinsgrove tonight with all the momentum in that first half as they lead 24-7 over the Berwick Bulldogs. Taking a look at numbers, stats given to us. First down, Selinsgrove 7 first downs, 58 yards rushing, 97 yards passing, for a total of 155 yards of offense in that first half. One penalty in the first half for the Selinsgrove Seals. For the Berwick Bulldogs, just 4 first downs, 114 yards rushing, but of those 114, 78 yards came on one play, so just 36 yards the rest of that half for the Berwick Bulldogs. 0 yards passing for Berwick, so 114 total yards. Berwick's had 5 penalties for 65 yards and 1 turnover. Selinsgrove winning the turnover battle. Big plays in that first half. Studer with the pick 6 for the Seals. And Walter kicks a 23-yard field goal, his second of the season. Also, Walter is now 13 straight PATs for the junior kicker for the Seals. But, Steve, you pointed to it, 114 yards rushing for the Berwick Bulldogs. But, again, 78 of those coming on one play.
These stats show exactly what I thought. The one that we should circle right there is 1 penalty for 5 yards. Tremendous. Hats off to the players, of course, but the coaching staff, super job. Whatever you did this week to get those guys up. Maybe it's exactly what you said. Don't even look at the film. Let's look forward. We got Berwick coming.
And that's a tough, and I'm not telling anything you don't know of all your coaching experience, but to tell a group of guys, especially this days with social media, and I'm sure they were getting blown up on their social media, talking about last week, because that was a performance
horrible.
Any other that you ever want to talk about again. So if you came in, you talked to them after the game and said, whoop, turn the page. What a job by this coaching staff. And now it's the importance of doing the same here at halftime, that this is not over by any stretch of the imagination. And if anything, we want to put the foot to the gas and keep this thing going in the direction that they had in this first half. Selinsgrove leading 24-7 at halftime. Look at individual numbers. Hansen, quarterback for Berwick, 0 for 2 and the pick 6. He was 0 for 1 a week ago in that win over Williamsport. So in a game and a half, he's 0 for 3, quarterback for the Berwick Bulldogs. For the rushing department, Wilkerson, 16 carries, 118 yards and a touchdown. Galusha, just 1 carry for 7 yards, and Hansen, the quarterback, 3 carries for a -1 yard. For the Selinsgrove Seals in the rushing department, Ethan Miller, 10 carries for 61 yards. Mitchell, 3 carries just for 8 yards, but he does have a touchdown rush for the Seals. Amato, quarterback, 5 for 7, 97 yards and a touchdown. And Gavin Bastian, 4 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown. And he has set the all-time receiving yards record, passing Ryan Kaiser, his coach, down on the field. That's Gavin Bastian. So congratulations to the senior, Gavin Bastian. And it's worth noting that Jake Bettle gets his second reception of the season. And we've been talking about it. Get it that tight end right in between the hashes for a 33-yard pickup. That was ginormous.
And he's an athlete, and he's somebody that can be a weapon and should be a weapon. And, I also like what Coach Bastian's doing offensively. They're using some formation to get Berwick out of the box. Whenever you do that, the running game should be better and is better. It helps your offensive linemen, but also some motion. They're getting the ball in quicker. Rocco Amato's doing a super job just delivering the football where it should be delivered to, and they got to continue to do this. That's what they have to do.
And something you've been talking about all year long is spread them out.
Yep.
Get guys out of the box, and they've had 3 receivers in the formation. We haven't seen much of that all season long. So as I see Coach Phil Davis coming back up, that means Selinsgrove will get ready to take the field for the second half as Berwick Bulldog Marching Band entertaining the crowd on a beautiful night under a full moon. But let's take a break. Come back and ready for the second half and talk about what's going to seal the deal here in the second half for the Selinsgrove Seals, because you've been right about everything in that first half, and Selinsgrove will try to keep this thing going. This Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
At J.J. Powell, we know keeping your home warm shouldn't be a hassle. With Easy Pay, you get capped pricing, budget-friendly payments, and automatic delivery, so you can relax and take it easy. Don't wait. Join online at jjpowell.com or call 800-432-0866 today. J.J. Powell, take it easy.
This world is filled with breathtaking moments where every road is an invitation to adventure and new stories. Built for those who crave exploration, freedom of the open road, and above all, safety. Subaru will take you through the rugged mountains and everywhere in between, empowering you to experience the wonders of nature like never before. Whether you're a trailblazer or a weekend explorer, come and visit W&L Subaru, where we will help you discover the joy of driving and embrace your love of the great outdoors.
The Sunbury Motor Company.
Austin Martin, Kia Elite Sales Consultant, Maranatha Christian School.
Amber Wren, Certified Hyundai and Lincoln Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Ian Chakowski, Certified Ford Sales Professional, Mount Carmel and Shamokin area.
Christopher Stengline, Ford Certified Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Tom Mertz, 4th generation owner, Sunbury Motor Company, Shikellamy High School.
A tradition of trust since 1915.
Experience the difference at Blaze Alexander Family Dealership. For over 40 years, Blaze Alexander has been Central PA's top choice for unbeatable prices. With 20 locations and 11 brands, we have what you want at a price you deserve. Over 4,000 new and pre-owned vehicles available. Why go anywhere else? Stop and shop or check us out online at blazealexander.com. Sales, service, parts, collision.
Athens is in the District 4 along with Selinsgrove, so we're keeping an eye on them because they were in the 4th position, Selinsgrove in the 3rd, but right now it's Muncie all over Athens. That's why we're keeping a close eye on that one. Thank you, Amanda Friend, for keeping us updated on that score. Take a look at other games going on around the valley. Danville now leading 21-6 over Chickalimmy. Montoursville leading at half over Lewisburg 10-7. Mount Carmel doubles up Milton leading 28-14. Hughesville and Wyalusing in a 3-point game with Hughesville leading 10-7. Troy all over Central Mountain 56-3. Tight one between Warrior Run and Central Columbia 14-12. Mifflinburg shutting out Midwest 56-0. Southern up on Bloomsburg 21-7. And South Williamsport trailing Montgomery 35-7. Those are some updated scores of other games going on around the valley. The game we were keeping a close eye on is the Scranton Prep Jersey Shore game, because that's part of our Blaze Alexander Ford Built for Tough game of the week. Scranton leading Jersey Shore by 6 at half, 13-7. This is senior recognition night. We've been recognizing seniors. The next one is number 78, Reese Getz. Found himself in the starting lineup for the 2024 season, where he's earned spots on that offensive line. Been a contributor for the Seals. And definitely tonight, what a job those guys are doing up front. We already mentioned Connor Carlson, but Reese Getz as well. Number 78, a starter for the Selinsgrove Seals. Senior, playing his last regular season home game for the Selinsgrove Seals. Both teams have returned to the field. Selinsgrove again leading 24-7. So, Steve, take us into the mind of a head coach going into the second half for the Selinsgrove Seals.
Well, you got to, first thing you do is say, man, it's 0-0 right now. We got to play harder second half, got to establish the run. We got to keep the chains moving and score again on offense and continue to bottle up Wilkerson, getting bodies to the ball and tackling well, which they've done. Berwick will be getting the second half kickoff here by deferring the first half. So right away, the defense is going to be up for a challenge.
Selinsgrove came tonight averaging 18.5 points per game, so they have surpassed that in the first half, while Berwick has given up 20.5 points per game. So again, Selinsgrove surpassing that on the defensive side. Selinsgrove, when you look at first half scores throughout the year, they didn't do well in the first half, and majority of games throughout the year in that first half, not put up a lot of first downs at the beginning of the season, went through a period, put up double-digit first downs, and when we look at it, they had 7 in that first half. Doubling that up will be key here in the second half as Noah Walter kicks it away, as Howie takes it at the 7. Gets hit by Martinez. Wyatt Teets takes Howie down as he crosses the 20-yard line.
That was a great, he went through a stock block, broke down, hit Howie right in the chest. Nice flag.
There was chirping going on. Gavin Bastian involved in that. Also Howie after the play. Let's hope it didn't go Selinsgrove way and give Berwick any momentum here to start the second half. After you said, great coverage on that kickoff. And Berwick looked like they were going to have to start inside their own 25-yard line. But the officials are having a conversation about the end of that play and see what the final outcome on this will be. Give it a chance to let you know that Selinsgrove Football and SBC Sports Live is sponsored in part by Sunbury Motor Company, Duncan, and W&L Subaru. It's a long conversation here.
I don't like the long conversation. That means they're discussing something. Could it be two in both sides?
Maybe offsetting penalties, but we do not know until the official gives us the call, and he will do that now. So dead ball, personal foul penalty against Berwick. There's a long conversation going on now with Coach Winrick and the head referee, Joe Claybon. But it's just going to be a penalty against Berwick. So they start out with not good field position and then add in a penalty against Berwick, and they're going to march this one back. It'll put it all the way down inside of the 15-yard line. So Berwick will start deep in their own territory, trailing 24-7. And as you talked about, not much of a passing game to speak of, especially over the last 2 weeks. The only completed pass that Hanson's had over the last 2 weeks went into the hands of a defender, and Studer turned it into a 37-yard interception return. Just got to note, fourth 15-yard penalty against Berwick, and timing not good to start the second half as They do have it first down and 10, but after that play, a loss of 1 going to the left. Good job up front for Selinsgrove, and now it's a second down and 12 that quickly for the Berwick Bulldogs.
Yeah, they haven't changed anything. That was the Wildcat look with the double wing, and they just tried to run a counter play off of that. Selinsgrove just blew it up. -2, so it's second down and 12.
Second down, 12 for the Berwick Bulldogs. They come out in a tight formation once again. Wilkerson gets it out of the Wildcat, going to his right. Able to get away from an initial guy. Spins out of the tackle of Martinez, but finally finished off by Studer and Owen Hoffman making the stop for the Seals.
Well, look what's happening here. They don't even have a quarterback on the field. They don't have any wide receivers. They're in double tight, double wing going both sides. The secondary for Selinsgrove they don't even have to use their read steps. They're not throwing the football. Now, they've got to be cautious. New quarterback in, number 10 is in.
10 comes into the game, and that's Connor Roberts. 2 wide receivers, one to the left, one to the right. Direct snap to Wilkerson again, going left. He's going to be hit by Bastion, finished off by Menier after a short pickup, but quickly that puts Berwick at a 4th down and medium, making it a 4th down and about 7. And they're going to bring out the punter and punt it away, and they have not had a lot of success in the punting formation either for the Berwick Bulldogs. Got some confusion personnel-wise. Ethan Miller trying to figure out.
They got it now.
In for Selinsgrove up front on this one will be Neil Barlett, the senior, looking to rush the punter. He plays on the left side. Good snap to the punter, and he gets it away. End over end kick, driving Bastion back. Bastion's going to move away from it and allow Berwick to touch it down inside the Selinsgrove 40-yard line. That time touchdown by Schaefer, but Selinsgrove continues to win the field position battle as they're going to have it in great field position outside their own 35 at the 37-yard line.
I think Bastion could have caught that one in the air. He was about 4 yards from it when it hit, and he tried to get it on the bounce. And again, as we talked about, as Coach Patello said, that ball bounces funny. I have to shout out to Ken Tratoma, who texted me. Kenny played for us over there, was an All-American and in the Hall of Fame, and from Southern Columbia. He teaches in 4th grade here in Selinsgrove.
Awesome. Great to hear from him.
Check that, 5th grade.
5th grade. Rocco in a shotgun formation. Blitz coming for Berwick. Rocco rolling to his right, getting away from pressure, gets rid of it. Got a man making a catch. That's Bettle.
Bettle again.
Bettle making the catch for an 8-yard pickup right along the sideline. Bettle doubles his receptions all season long. This one on an out. And a rollout for Amato we haven't seen all year long. But he made the connection there to pick up 8 yards, make it a 2nd and 2.
Again, they're doing things that they haven't done. That's positive thing. The play clock is off for some reason here. Up.
Now we got to watch the official in the back. He'll raise his hand if he gets under 5 seconds.
I think it's back on. Sorry about that. But it was off for the last play.
Right now. Short shotgun for Amato. 2nd down and 2. Blitz coming off the left. Give it to Miller, going straight up the middle. Runs out of a tackle, gets the first down, and able to get positive yards on the tackle was Snyder, the 5'11", 250-pound junior for Berwick. But it's a first down pickup for the Seals, crossing lines and moving chains into Berwick territory at the 49.
North and south. That was almost a draw play. How it's set up.
The final look on that is a first down. Trips to the left. Bettle out on the left. Last time they did this, it was a quick throw to Gavin Bastion. Amato drops back. He is going to throw it to Bastion. Making the catch. Trying to make a man miss. Beautiful tackle. And Gavin Bastion, don't get up swinging your arms around. Good tackle.
Yep.
Picks up 1. 2nd down and 9. Good tackle.
Yeah, it was.
But it was a quick throw to Bastion. You have Beto out there trying to run ahead of him. 1 yard pickup, 2nd and 9 at the Berwick 48-yard line. Selinsgrove leading 24-7. Clock running down to 8:35 before the next snap.
Like how Rocco's throwing the ball. He's getting pressure, and he's got his feet underneath him. He's delivering a good catchable ball.
White tees to the left, 1-on-1 on the left. Blitz straight up the middle, which they've been doing all night long. Amato rolling to his right and just going to be blown up. Big loss on the play. Let's hope he's able to get up. Hit hard coming through was Neville, Skylar Neville, the junior for the Berwick Bulldogs. Huge loss all the way back to the Selinsgrove 39-yard line.
Yeah, that's a tough one. They're blitzing. They're coming from inside. They're coming from outside. Locking up man coverage. It's tough for the receivers to get open.
That's where you love to see a draw because they are just flying up the field, and somehow you can get it to Miller and let the blitzers go right past them. Absolutely. Blitz coming straight in the middle again. Got some time, does Amato. Right down the sideline looking for Bastion, and he's not going to be able to make the connection.
Just overthrew him. And he is getting double covered. They're moving the safety over on the snap. So they're locking him up underneath with a safety over the top.
Estrella and May on the coverage. May comes back for the Berwick defense after being out for a few weeks, and C.J. Curry welcomes him back, and they're glad to have him back. He was on the coverage there. Falls incomplete. 4th down. Noah Walter will punt for the Seals. The up man is Bastion on this 4th down and long. Make it a 4th and 22 at the Selinsgrove 39-yard line. High snap to Noah, but he gets it. Gets it away under some pressure.
Nice.
It's going to hit the turf. Oh, and it's touched by Berwick. It's a scramble for it, but looks like Berwick's going to get it back. Fans are here on the near side. Wanted holding against Berwick as coverage guys are trying to make their way down to the ball. And a push as well, but no flag. As Selinsgrove's able to make the stop at the Berwick 25-yard line, and Berwick will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. We continue with the senior recognition. Tegan Menier, number 55, started on the offensive line at center the past 2 years, at guard as well. Significant snaps on the defensive side from senior Tegan Menier. Travis Reed in the game right now over the center, giving Menier a break. Under center is quarterback for Berwick. He's going to look to pass. Going to throw it deep down the right sideline. Decker got beyond the defense. Martinez in the coverage, but it falls incomplete.
Martinez got his feet underneath him, and he was behind him, but he caught up real quickly. It was kind of like a, shall we say, a shotgun pass.
We mentioned Tegan McNear. Career stats, 35 tackles, 8.5 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 2 fumbles forced, and 1 of those recovered. He's helped pave the way at guard in 2023 for the Seals rushing attack that made the state run as Tucker Teets ran for the Seals. Go to Wilkerson, hit by Vasquez, and he's going to go down. Maybe a 2-yard pickup, so it'll be a 3rd down and 8 for the Berwick Bulldogs. Some chippiness going on.
Yeah, there is. It's Wilkerson.
As his teammates tell him to get to the sideline. He's shaking his hand, so maybe it was more or something going on with his hand, but he looked like he was having a hard time out there, and he's going right down the sideline, shaking his hand on the far side. Selinsgrove have been able to bottle him up other than a 78-yard touchdown run by junior running back Ty Wilkerson. 3rd down and long. Handoff goes to the deep man, upended at the line of scrimmage. Galusha on the run. Ethan Miller able to knife through.
It was another clean tackle by 44. Ethan Miller's just he's just a heck of a linebacker. That's about all you can say, right? He's just one heck of a football player.
Been doing it for 4 years for the Selinsgrove Seals. Came on as a freshman, playing some nose guard as a freshman. Got moved back into the middle of that defense, has never left, as he's just had an unbelievable career. Good snap on the punt for Berwick. Gets it away. Going away from Gavin Bastion. Going towards the left sideline. Bastion takes it off the bounce again, but going to be hit, slammed to the turf. It's going to be about the 39-yard line. They give him forward momentum. I know Bastion's been doing a lot of great things with taking
now
the ball.
He's just got to walk away, though. He can't play that game. He saved about a 10-yard roll right there. And he was tackled.
You can't get caught up. You're winning 24-7. Don't want to get in a situation where you're thrown out. You miss the game next week against Danville, at Danville, where you're still trying to solidify your standings in District 4, 4A. But Selinsgrove back on offense after the punt by Berwick. Number 7, Brett Rice has made his way into the game, back from injury. He'll be in the backfield behind Miller. He'll dot the I. Great to see him.
Brett back there.
Wide receivers to each side. He's going to get the call. Going left. Hits into the line of scrimmage. Maybe a half yard short of the 40 at the 39. And Ethan Miller getting up, and Wilkerson just having a tirade. I think what happens sometimes, Miller just does things to you that can just frustrate the heck out of you. And 9 out of 10 times, it's completely cleaned. Even though as a defender, you think, how the heck are you doing that without picking up a penalty? It's just the way he plays. Falling out of an airplane without a parachute.
That's being
Shout
nice.
out to Ryan Brandt. 2 wide receivers split to the right. 2nd down and 10 for the Seals. Blitz coming. Got movement. Now who came first?
Let's see what they call.
Because Getz jumped on the right, but the defender for Berwick got up to the line of scrimmage. So we'll get a quick conversation here about what's going to happen. 5:02 to go in the third. 24-7 lead for the Seals. It is a false start against the Seals. The Seals win at halftime, leading 24-7. Mitchell had a touchdown run to open up the scoring. Wilkerson, 78-yard touchdown run for Berwick to tie it at 7. Bashan, 17-yard touchdown reception. Studer, 37-yard interception return for a touchdown. Noah Walter, the field goal at the end of first half. And Selinsgrove leading 24-7. Penalty against the Seals, drives it back inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. 4:50 on a moving clock to go in the third. Bastion to the left, trips to the right. Rocco Amato in the shotgun, gets the snap. Got plenty of time. Looking over the middle. Wide open is Tucker Tate. Trying to slice the defense. Grab for the back. Dragon defender inside the 20. Down to the 15-yard line for the Selinsgrove Seals.
I know it's, I don't do this much, Pat O'Brien, but that was Wyatt Teets, not Tucker
Did I say
Teets.
Tucker? Oh.
It just rolled off your tongue,
Darn
brother.
it. Sorry to the Tucker family. Bottom line is what a great catch by Wyatt Teets.
Great throw, good protection. Again, there's a reason why good things are happening. These guys are executing.
Wyatt Teets with the catch. I apologize. One of the biggest plays all year for Wyatt Teets, and I call him Tucker. My bad. Deep man gets the call. Devin Mitchell dances in the backfield. Dragon defender inside the 10. Led by Ethan Miller in that offensive line push to take it inside the 10 down to the 9. But again, Wyatt Teets catching it in a place that Selinsgrove has not been able to expose much all year long, and that's middle of the defense. They've done it tonight on 3 different plays, and they've gotten big yardage out of it. And the last one was to junior Wyatt Teets to get the ball inside of the 15. Now with the run by Devin Mitchell, it sits inside the 10 at the 9. Brett Rice behind Ethan Miller. Give it to Brett Rice going left. Shakes a defender to 5. Inside the 5 and down to the 4-yard line.
Should be a first.
It's going to be enough for a first down, just as you call first down goal to go. And you love to get Brett Rice some action here tonight as he's been out with an injury, trying to toughen it out, but was unable to go. But he gets an opportunity here, picks up a big first down for the Seals. First down goal to go from the 3 for the Seals. Brett Rice, just a junior for the Seals. Had an 89-yard kickoff return against Twin Valley back in week 2. He's the speedster for the Seals. Stays in the I formation. Going to get the call again, going left. Gets a spin down close to the 1-yard line. Goes junior running back Brett Rice. Good job up front by Portwood and Manier to clear the way for the junior Brett Rice.
Portwood, boy. Keep saying his name.
Just a freshman for the Seals.
Freshman on that offensive line and contributing in a big way.
Second down, goal to go for the Seals. 5 receivers to each side. Same formation. Bastion going in motion from right to left. Going to go to Miller. Miller to the goal line. Touchdown, Selinsgrove Seals.
Boy, did you see just putting Bastion in cross motion. 2 guys ran with him, the linebacker kicked out.
As Ethan Miller gets his 7th rushing touchdown of the season, as he's able to finish off that drive that involved a big-time pass to Wyatt Teets, run by Brett Rice, and finished off by your senior Ethan Miller, getting his 7th rushing touchdown of the season for the Seals. Noah Walter will attempt the extra point, trying to say he's perfect on the night. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up,
right to
end over end, and good. That touchdown run for Ethan Miller coming with 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Miller's 1-yard touchdown run finishes off a 6-play drive, going 61 yards, taking 3 minutes and 24 seconds. The extra point by Noah Walter, good. His 14th straight extra point. That exchange from center to holder to kicker has been great for the Seals, as on the season, only 1 missed extra point all season long for your junior Noah Walter. And again, increasing the lead for the Seals to 31-7 with 2:30 to go in the third.
You know what I'm really liking, too, that, again, first time in a while, Rocco Amato getting some time, and he's delivering the football. He's delivering strikes, man. He's very accurate tonight and everything with some pressure around him. Nice job by
sophomore. A lot of things you talk about, getting the play in, getting the line of scrimmage, not a rush. People aren't scattering and running. It right now is as solid of 3 quarters we've seen from the Seals all season long. Noah Walter line drive kick, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Again, Ethan Miller gets his 7th rushing touchdown. 6-play, 61-yard drive. Took 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Extra point good. Selinsgrove now leading 31-7. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary. Can't say enough about this coaching staff and what they did to be able to rally the troops after that loss last week. It was a blowout loss, 2-hour trip home. But these kids have bought in, and what a game we've seen so far from these Selinsgrove Seals against a Berwick team that was able to annihilate Williamsport a week ago with the rushing attack. Now they're going to go with 3 wide receivers for Berwick. Shotgun formation for the Bulldogs. Wilkerson in the backfield, gets the call, going left. Hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be able to push for positive yards, but not much after the initial contact of maybe 3. See Vasquez over there, and also want to give credit. I'm waiting for him to turn. Is that Owen Hoffman on the stop? What a night the sophomore Owen Hoffman's had for the Seals.
Yep, and for some reason, Bastion's coming off.
Make his way to the sideline. Studer is the safety. Got Martinez to the left. Bettle will defend the slot receiver, but a handoff again to Wilkerson. Wilkerson into the secondary, upended by Studer as he's able to get a first down. Does Wilkerson, but a good stop by your safety coming up, making the stop at the 46-yard line. First down for the Dogs.
Berwick's using formation and really running the same play, so they're getting the Seals out of that 10-man box just with formation, and they're still giving the ball to Wilkerson.
Looking for Shamokin Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game candidates. We have a bunch of them already in this one. Selinsgrove leading 31-7, but we will continue to look for candidates for the Shamokin Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game.
There might be movement.
Portwood and Manier are going to come back on into the game with Sheltman and Oliveri coming to the sidelines. Be offsides against the Seals. Seals only had 1 penalty in that first half, picking up a couple in this possession alone, and gives Berwick a first down and 5 into Selinsgrove territory at the 49-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, Howie to the right. Handoff goes to Wilkerson. Now he's trying to bounce to the outside. He's got room. Up the left sideline, he's got speed. Up the left sideline, he's going to take it in for the score. A 49-yard touchdown run by Wilkerson going up to the left sideline. And Wyatt Teets wanted a holding call as Wilkerson was able to run past him into the end zone for a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Seals weren't set defensively either. They were moving sides. Yeah, they got to get set quickly with the quick snaps that Berwick's doing. Again, they They played formation, kicked everybody out, twins open set, one back in the backfield with a tight end, and they just gave it to him. He bounced it outside.
Yost will attempt the extra point for the Berwick Bulldogs, trying to cut into the Seals' lead. Kick is up, and it's no good as it goes off to the left. So Berwick gets on the board, and it's Wilkerson once again. He has 6 rushing touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. This score comes with 1:05 to go into third. The extra point no good, but the Selinsgrove lead stays at 31-13 over the Berwick Bulldogs. That touchdown completed just a 3-play drive that went for 65 yards. Took a minute and 25 seconds. Again, a 49-yard touchdown run by Wilkerson, the junior, for the Berwick Bulldogs. The extra point no good. Selinsgrove still leading 31-13. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
Well, I see the coaches, essentially Coach Kaiser and Coach Wenrick, getting the guys, and I could see exactly what they were saying. Just they got to get set quicker as a defense because they weren't set at the start of that play. And that's something you won't even see on film because all you do is see the start of it. So they got to get that fixed. It's still an explosive offense with Wilkerson back there.
Selinsgrove Football and SBC Sports Live is sponsored in part by Sunbury Motor Company, Duncan, W&L Subaru. Also by Zimmerman, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck. You're not lining up for an onside kick, I wouldn't think, but you got to be prepared for that. As Yost has it teed up right between the hashes. He usually tries to send it to the sideline. He doesn't have a strong foot necessarily. It is an onside kick attempt. Coming up and trying to get it for the Seals. There's a scramble for it, and Berwick's going to say they got it. They did not have the hands team necessarily because you see number 76 was in, one of the up guys for the Selinsgrove Seals. Of course, that's Connor Crossan, but Berwick comes away from it, and they get it at the 49-yard line, and that's where their possession started last time, or at least that's where they got the touchdown run from Wilkerson. So they're right back where they want to be in Selinsgrove territory.
1 minute on the clock to go in the third quarter.
With Selinsgrove leading 31-13, but Berwick trying to make it back-to-back scores. The last one coming on a 49-yard touchdown run by Wilkerson. Shotgun formation for Berwick. Give it to Wilkerson. Same play, trying to get to the left side. It's got some room. Second level, he's going to get 9 on the carry to take it to the Selinsgrove 40-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 1.
Don't usually say this much, but Ethan Miller was there early and missed the tackle. Might have been there too fast.
Minear comes out. Oliveri into the game for the Seals defense. 35 seconds on the game clock in the third. Selinsgrove leading 31-13. Hanson in the shotgun formation. Selinsgrove showing blitz. Going to go to Wilkerson. Here comes Bastion. Not able to get to him as Wilkerson will get a push for a first down. Short of the 36-yard line for Berwick, but it's a first down pickup. But running the ball uses a lot of clock for Berwick. So as soon as they set the chains, they'll start the clock, which they have. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter clock.
That should be the last play of this quarter, which flips the field. No, they're going to get there.
Quickly get up to the line of scrimmage. 7 seconds. Got some movement. The tight end on the right side, Decker, jumped for Berwick. So that's going to be a walk-off against the Berwick Bulldogs. The Bulldogs had 5 penalties in that first, and they've had 4 personal foul penalties, 15-yard penalties against Berwick tonight. This will be a 5-yard walk-off to make this a first down and 15 outside of the Selinsgrove 40-yard line at the 41-yard line. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. A third quarter that only saw the Berwick Bulldogs score on a 49-yard touchdown run. But Selinsgrove still leads at the end of 3, 31-13. Let's flip the field and come back for the fourth quarter. This Selinsgrove football presented by Selinsgrove Ford on Eagle 107, Eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.
Buy the best pre-owned vehicle from the area's #1 certified pre-owned Ford dealer, Selinsgrove Ford. Selinsgrove Ford at the Bridge in Selinsgrove and at SelinsgroveFord.com.
The Northumberland National Bank, proudly serving our community for over 120 years. And now we've taken a giant leap into the future with a brand new online and mobile banking experience. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances from the comfort of your home or on the go. With remote deposit capture, simply snap a picture of your check and it's deposited securely into your account. Experience the ease and convenience of banking like never before, like checking your credit score on the go or applying for a mortgage right from your home. Visit our website at noribank.com, the Northumberland National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mark Stevens at the last few hours of the workday. He'll crank up the rock with the 5 o'clock attitude adjustment on Eagle 107. Shotgun for Berwick. Fakes it to Wilkerson, does Hansen. He's going to keep it. Getting to the edge. Hit by Miller as Miller chased him from behind to make the stop at the 30-yard line. It'll be an 8-yard pickup, maybe 7-yard pickup for the quarterback, Hansen on the run.
That's just quarterback zone read. They faked it to Wilkerson, and he just took it on the outside. Good play. 2nd down and 4. Ball's on the 29.
Selinsgrove trying to come up with the big stop here. Bend but not break motto with the Seals defense. Sending 2 wide receivers to the right. 1 wide receiver to the left. Wilkerson in the backfield along with Hansen. Wilkerson will get the call. Trying to bounce to the outside. Cuts under the defender. Ethan Miller makes the stop at the 29-yard line. Make it the 28-yard line. It will be a stop short. Steve, you said something in the break about what Berwick's adjustments have about spreading the guys out.
Yeah, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. And what the Seals have to do is kind of smell a rat, so to speak. Don't get as wide. Still play the coverage, but know that they're running the football.
Threat is on the ground for sure for Berwick. 3rd down, moved into the 4th quarter with Seals leading 31-13. 3rd down and 2. Hansen in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Low snap to Hansen, give it to Wilkerson, going right. He's going to be hit. There'll be a flag on the play. Mitchell on the stop. Some extracurricular stuff going on. Careful, Seals, as Menier feels like he was grabbed. We'll wait to see what the call is from the official. Then another flag comes up, and Selinsgrove's clapping it up.
So what that's going to be is a hold and then a personal foul. But if it's the same kid again, he's going to be out.
So as we wait to see what the call.
Face mask on the offense. Dead ball, personal foul against the offense.
So basically 2, not going to count that way, but basically 2 more 15-yard calls against the Berwick Bulldogs. And I think it was Menier whose face mask was being held. He got up complaining right away. And then at the end, as the play was over, there was another flag thrown. As you talked about, the officials gave us the call. There was 2 personal foul penalties against the Berwick Bulldogs. The officials aren't set yet as they continue to talk it out. A little powwow there between the hashes.
So this will take it back past the 50. Okay, face mask, boom. That's declined. Dead ball, personal foul, take them. So they're not getting both, but it's 4th down.
Selinsgrove, we knew coming in their schedule would be tough. Selinsgrove record in their losses, their opponents are a combined 28-3. With the rest of their wins, their opponents' record 10-22. So they came in tonight with Berwick just 3-5. But Berwick playing well after a good win a week ago against Williamsport, where they ran all over almost 600 yards of offense on the ground for the Berwick Bulldogs. But the Selinsgrove, other than 2 big plays by Wilkerson, a 78-yard touchdown run and a 49-yard touchdown run, the Selinsgrove defense been up to the task against this big front by the Berwick Bulldogs.
Okay, here's what happened. By declining the first one, that makes it a 4th down play. And then the dead ball personal foul kicks it back. So That was the right thing to do, no question about it. Now it's a 4th down and, 17?
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 43-yard line. They have to get all the way to the 26-yard line to pick up a first down. So they're going to say it's a 4th down.
Going for it.
And 17, as you said, from the 43-yard line. Offense stays on the field for the Berwick Bulldogs. Clock put back in motion. Now we're going to get a timeout, and that'll be taken by the Berwick Bulldogs. Let's take updated scores for you across the valley. First, our Blaze Alexander Ford Built for Tough game of the week. We were keeping an eye on the Scranton Prep Jersey Shore game. Scranton Prep leading by 13 in the third quarter, 20-7 over the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Scranton Prep just one loss on the season. Again, leading the Bulldogs 20-7. That's our Blaze Alexander Ford Built for Tough game of the week. We got candidates for the Schmokedam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. Interception by Studer, and it took it 37 yards for a touchdown for the Selinsgrove Seals. And at that point, after the Studer touchdown, it made it 21-7. But we got other candidates for the Schmokedam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. At the end of the game, during our post game, we'll announce the Schmokedam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. Some other updated scores. Take a look at the Lewisburg score. They lead 14-12 over Montoursville. Shikellamy trailing 21-7 to Danville. Mount Carmel up 14 on Milton, 28-14. All those scores brought to you by Aubrey Alexander Toyota, bringing you the out-of-town scoreboard. 4th down and 17. They're going for it, are the Dogs. Hanson drops back. Look, it's got a lot of time. Going to take off and run with it. Bettle makes him cut it inside. Hanson's still going. And finally, host of blue shirts come up and that's a stop. And it should have been a penalty on 51 by the Berwick Bulldogs. Would have been Gavin Jones who came up at the end after the whistle. And I think he hit Gavin Bash, and he gets up hobbling and holding his lower back. But no flag was thrown. But it is a turnover on downs. It's short of a first down back to the Selinsgrove Seals. But are we having another conversation following that play by the referees?
And the quarterback's the one that did it. Hanson was the one, and then he got flagged afterwards.
Coaching staff coming out, and they are talking to the players about we can't get caught up in what's going on. The extracurricular stuff. Here's C.J. Curry coming out talking to officials, and you got two coaches talking to him, which usually you don't do. You tell the one to go back. As an official, basketball official, you never talk to the assistant. You only talk to the head coach, but the official on the far side giving both of them an opportunity to give them an earful. So respect to the official there, just listening to Coach Curry and his assistant talk to him about what happened on that play there. But so there's a penalty, and it's going to give Selinsgrove the ball outside their own 45-yard line to the 47-yard line. We talk about rhythm as a broadcaster in a football game, and it's all been lost. There is penalties, there is stoppage, there is talks, there's conversations, and as a broadcaster, it makes it a little difficult to fill the air when you're not really sure what's happening down on the field. But the bottom line, the Seals get over on downs, and they'll have it at their own 47-yard line to start this possession, leading 31-13, and we're still waiting to get this play underway. And we can't blame it on TV because that's not happening here tonight. First down and 10 for the Seals. Miller in the backfield along with Miller. Amato turns, give it to Miller between the tackles. Dragging defenders to midfield. He'll pick up 3, 2nd down and 7. We've had 6 personal foul penalties against the Berwick Bulldogs. They've had 8 penalties for 110 yards for the Dogs.
Ethan Miller's helmet came off. There's a lot of yelling going on if it came off on his own, but he has to come off the play now.
He'll come off to the sidelines. Talking to the officials, gives a warm embrace to one of the coaches. They're having a nice conversation, talk about keeping our composure. 2nd down and 8 for the Seals, right at midfield. Blitz coming right up the middle. Mato gets rid of it for Bastion, making a catch. The defender got off the metal block and makes a stop. 2-yard loss. It'll be a 3rd down and 10.
Absolutely. Defended very well by 26 for the Bulldogs. Just
So Gavin Bastian with that reception becomes the all-time leader in receptions in Selinsgrove history. Congratulations to Gavin Bastian. He now stands atop the rushing, receiving, and also total reception for Selinsgrove Seals with that catch. 3rd down and 10, trips to the right. Motto drops back, heavy pressure, looking over the middle again, making the catch is Bastian, slides to the 35-yard line and pick up a first down.
Wow, that was against man coverage with pressure in his face. Super catch by Gavin. Great throw by Rocco Amato.
Again, exposing that Berwick defense in the middle of that defense. Selinsgrove has not had a lot of success all year long inside the hash, but they've done it here tonight for big receptions. And again, to Gavin Bastian making the catch. They spot it down at the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Seals. They lead 31-13 with 8:20 to go in the game. Amato under center. Give it to the deep man, Brett Rice. Brett Rice is second level. Gives a little Miller mixer of his own and finally take it to the turf. Close to a 9-yard pickup. 2nd down and 1. Give credit to the offensive line with the great push up front. Brett Rice will make his way back to the huddle. Again, seems like a lot of extra stuff happening after the plays. Selinsgrove been told by their coaching staff, don't get caught up in that stuff.
Get back, let them do it. They're the ones getting called. You can see what's happening.
So 2nd down and 1. Miller will make his way to the sideline. Selinsgrove leading 31-13, trying to add to it here. As
Clock's
they have
running
it,
quickly.
5 seconds on the play clock. Everyone looks set. Amato under center, gets the snap. Give it to Rice again, going to the right. Not going to pick up the first down. Back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1. As Vasquez finishes block in the secondary, gets up showing palms, thinking something happened at the end of that play. But again, getting escorted by Wyatt Teets back to the huddle. Say, let's not get caught up in that. And good job by the Selinsgrove offense. 3rd down and 1. I formation. Vasquez the fullback. Brett Rice the tail. Give it to Vasquez getting his first call. He's going to pick up a first down as he gets it to the 25-yard line.
That's big. That's big because they can chew some clock up in the red zone.
That's Vasquez's first carry all season long and picks up a first down for the Seals. Hey, it's senior recognition night for the Seals. We move to number 28, Jared Bullington, starter and strong presence as a fullback and on the defensive line. Career stats, we'll take a look at that after this play by the Seals. 1st down and 10 for the Seals at the Berwick 25-yard line. Amato under center, pitches out to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get a block from Miller. Gets to the sideline, up the left sideline. First down pickup. He is blown out of bounds, close to the 9-yard line for the Seals.
Again, well executed. I think they called him out. Look where they're setting it.
Just
must have
short
stepped
of a
out
first
of
down. Yeah, just short of a first down. So all the way back at the 16-yard line. So it would not be a first down for the Seals on their carry by Devin Mitchell. 2nd down and 1. Amato under center. I formation behind him with 2 wide receivers to the right. Tight end is on the left. Give it to Mitchell again. He's got a first down. Between the hashes, down to the 10-yard line goes senior tailback Devin Mitchell.
And Devin's seeing some space in there. The offensive line is really doing a nice job inside as well as outside.
Again, taking a look career stats for Jared Bullington. 74 carries, 481 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 receptions for 39 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, 97 tackles, 18.5 tackles for loss, and 4.5 sacks for number 28 senior Jared Bullington. Pitch is going to go to Mitchell to the right, trying to get to the edge. Sees the defender, not going to go out of bounds. Makes a man miss at the 10. Inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line for Devin Mitchell as he dances in the backfield, makes 2 guys miss, and takes it in close to the goal line. It'll be a 2nd down from the 2 from the 1 for the Seals.
He runs with great vision. Now, 4 white shirts just came. He stopped, turned back into the pursuit of the defense, and almost scored.
Selinsgrove trying to add to their 31-13 lead, which is 5:15 to go in the game. Vasquez stays in at fullback. Give it to Mitchell, going left. Try to get to the goal line. He does. Touchdown, Selinsgrove Seals. So Devin Mitchell gets his second rushing touchdown of the night, third on the season for the senior, Devin Mitchell. Leading the way, that offensive line and also the fullback, Vasquez. That's Mitchell's third rushing touchdown of the season as Noah Walter comes out to attempt the extra point off of Wyatt Teets hold. 5:08 to go in the game. Got some movement up front.
What's he going to call? Let's see.
Whether Berwick jumped or did the right guard move too quickly, and it'll be against the Seals to drive him back, but not out of the range of Noah Walter, as he'll have to move it back to the 15-yard line to make this a 25-yard extra point for the junior.
I just saw your note there. That was a great 10-play drive. Wow.
Good snap. Teets gets it down. Kick goes up, and it's
good.
Good. As you said, 10-play drive, covered 53 yards.
When it was needed.
Yeah, it took 5 minutes. With the extra point good, I'm hearing there's a penalty on the play running into the kicker after the extra point went through as Noah Walter nailed it. But again, Mitchell takes it for the 2-yard touchdown run to match his 2-yard touchdown run to get the scoring started tonight for the Seals. Comes with 5:08 to go in the ball game. Selinsgrove increased their lead to 38-13 with 5:08 to go. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
Super job.
Speaking of Devin Mitchell, another senior for the Seals as it's senior recognition night. Devin Mitchell played and started in games since his sophomore year on the defensive line and as a linebacker. Saw time as a running back as well. His career stats, 94 carries, 417 yards coming into tonight with 4 touchdowns. On the defensive side, 123 career tackles, 21 tackles for loss, 9.5 sacks, a pick, 3 fumble recoveries, and big moments for him. An athletic pick 6 against Hollidaysburg back in 2022 for your senior, Devin Mitchell. Line drive kick for Noah Walter. Again, he was helped along by another penalty against Berwick to kick off from the 45-yard line. I don't know if I've seen 3 kickoffs from
that must have been a
45-yard
roughing
line.
the kicker because it was a 15-yarder versus running into the kicker.
Wow.
So that's another 15-yard penalty for Berwick.
Devin Mitchell takes it in for the score. Again, it's second of the night, third on the year. So Selinsgrove answers the Berwick touchdown from the third quarter when Wilkerson got his second of the night on a 49-yard touchdown run. But Selinsgrove gets on the board with just 5:08 to go in the ball game. Increase their lead to 38-13. Selinsgrove football at Eagle 107, sponsored in part by Buffalo Wild Wings and Weichel Busing. Hanson looking to throw, gets some pressure, runs out of it, up the right sideline, hit as he takes it beyond the 20. It looked like a scramble there for a moment. He's going to pick up a hard 2 yards, hit by the Selinsgrove defender. 2-yard pickup, second down and 8 for the Dogs.
He fumbled at the end of that, and 8 for Berwick jumped on the ball. That was a great hit.
Able to retain possession was Escobar for the Berwick Bulldogs. Berwick picks up 2, second down and 8, 4:30 to go in this one. Selinsgrove leading 38-13. Selinsgrove came in tonight giving up 27.6 points per game, but holding Berwick Bulldogs to just 13. Got a stoppage as we continue with Seals recognition, senior recognition. Gavin Bastian, 4-year starter, all-conference performer at wide receiver and defensive back. Talk about his career stats as he becomes the all-time leader in receptions and reception yards for the Selinsgrove Seals tonight. Add in 25 touchdowns, make it 26 for the Selinsgrove Seals senior. This goes to Wilkerson, going left. Is that Bettle on the
Super
stop?
job by Bettle. coming off of a block and just ripped into Wilkerson, who was going on the inside. He's really having a nice game tonight, both sides of the ball.
Career stats for Gavin Bastian: 60 carries, 263 yards, and 6 touchdowns. On defense, 165 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 7 interceptions, 2 punt return touchdowns, and 33 total touchdowns for your senior, Gavin Bastian. This would go to Wilkerson off the right, caught from behind by Bettle once again, and taken down at the 17-yard line. As you check, right on cue, Bettle comes up with another big stop for the Seals defense to force a 4th down and 4. Selinsgrove leading this one 38-13, so Berwick will go for it here, 4th down. Stick around after this one. We'll give you the Schmokadam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. Stats from this one. Final look at scores from other games going on. And wrap things up here from Harold L. Bullock Memorial Field. Final home game for the Selinsgrove Seals in the 2024 season.
This could give them a 1st down, and it is. Offsides by the Seals. They jumped.
Got some new numbers in there again. We talk about 57 Barlett is in there, and also 51, the senior Cameron Newcomer into the game, the 5'8", 170 pounds, playing linebacker for the Seals on senior night. Cameron Newcomer, he'll be that middle linebacker for the Seals. So 1st down for Berwick. Man goes in motion is Escobar. Hand off to Wilkerson between the tackles. Got some room. Getting to the edge. Trying to outrun Vasquez up the right sideline. Vasquez is going to be able to get to him and slam him to the turf. Vasquez showed you something on that one,
yes,
Steve.
He did. Talk about not quitting. Had a super angle, and he tackled him on the 11-yard line.
Studer as well was racing him down the sideline. Vasquez able to get to him, gets up with a little hitch in his giddy up, but what an effort from your junior linebacker. No matter the score, he doesn't want to see that Berwick team get another touchdown on the board and is able to get to Wilkerson, but they do pick up a 1st down. 1st down and 10 from the Seals 11.
This is a young defense that's in.
Hansen gives it off to Galusha, and he's going to get inside the 5, stopped by Studer inside the 5-yard line. Conversation being had with the head official as Hansen's going to go to the sideline and get the call from C.J. Curry. Selinsgrove trying to keep Berwick out of the end zone with 2 minutes to go in this one, leading 38-13. Berwick's lone scores, 49-yard touchdown run and a 78-yard touchdown run by their junior running back, Wilkerson, who is not in the ball game at the moment. It's Galusha dotting the I. He's going to get the call. Straight between the tackles, tiptoes into the end zone for the touchdown for the Berwick Bulldogs.
Again, stress this. That was the JV defense that was in. So I give Coach Wenrick credit, getting the young guys in, getting the seniors off.
Comes with 1:44 to go in the game as Berwick will attempt the extra point. It's Yost that does the kicking for the Dogs. Gets the snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is put through for the Berwick Bulldogs, so they're able to cut into the Selinsgrove lead to make it 38-20.
So, let's see, is there going to be a true hands team in? Because I do think we will see another onside kick. It looks like, yes, the hands group will be in.
They were successful last time on the onside kick.
And I see Peter Scarcone.
He's in there, absolutely.
I said it right.
Also, Neidick will be up front, and Fordyce.
Yep.
Number 3 hands team up front. Ethan Miller, Bettle, Devin Mitchell, Vasquez, all these guys will line up anticipating this onside kick as Berwick gets on the board again. A 6-play drive covering 80 yards. Took 3 minutes and 20 seconds. The extra point good. All coming with 1:44 to go in this. It's now a 38-20 lead for the Selinsgrove Seals. That's the Selinsgrove Ford drive summary.
They only have 10 people.
Well, Fordyce was coming to the side. Now he's got to get back out there. A little shaky personnel-wise on some of these kick cover. Now you got to watch the little pooch kick beyond the front line guys. You do have Bastion and Wyatt Teach standing at the 30-yard line. Looks like they're more lined up to kick this one away. Swift kick, hits the up man, and it's going to be Martinez jumps on top of it to make the reception for the Seals to give them a first down and 10. Senior recognition night. Last one on my list, number 44, Ethan Miller, 4-year starter that started as a defensive tackle his freshman year, and then he moved to linebacker where he was an all-state as a junior. Offensively, he's played tailback and fullback. His career stats on the offensive side, 214 carries, 1,228 yards, 19 touchdowns. He also has 8 catches for 141 yards and a touchdown. On the defensive side, where he has cemented his legacy, and linebacker Grove for the Selinsgrove Seals, 345 career tackles. He sits 6 all time. We'll continue to take a look at Ethan Miller as we got a penalty thrown.
They're subbing, and Wyatt Teach was on and didn't realize he was subbed for and came out late. They broke the huddle with 12 people.
Continue looking at those numbers for your senior Ethan Miller, along with 344 career tackles. 126 of them are solo, which puts him 4th all-time. 58 tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks, 6 interceptions, 6 fumble recoveries, which makes it 2nd all-time. Career note, 19 career double-digit tackle games. Career high 18 tackles against Jersey Shore in 2023. That's the senior Ethan Miller on Senior Recognition Night. Seals have it first down to 10. Go to Brett Rice off the left, met at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Leonard on the stop. Also on the stop for Berwick was Schaefer, number 16. 1:30 to go in this one, with Selinsgrove leading 38-20 over the Berwick Bulldogs. Selinsgrove trying to get above 500 again, which would push the record to 5-4. Getting ready for their matchup next week against the Danville Ironmen at Danville. And of course, we'll be there. Start at 6 o'clock, followed by the kickoff at 7 o'clock on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and of course on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel. Lost in the play of 4. Selinsgrove goes into the best offensive formation, and that's victory formation as Amato takes a snap and takes a knee for the Selinsgrove Seals. 49 seconds as they're counting. Make sure do they have actually 11 guys out on the field. Saw more than one coach counting them out.
It always scares me when they do this and we don't have a safety behind. That flanker back should come back as a safety. And these are young guys in there, so.
To make it a true victory formation. But again, it's going to be the last play of the game that Selinsgrove will get the victory over the Berwick Bulldogs. Taking a knee is Rocco Amato. Selinsgrove gets the victory over the Berwick Bulldogs to improve to 5-4. The Bulldogs will drop to 3-6. They'll meet at midfield for traditional handshake, and we'll get ready for the post game. As Selinsgrove gets the victory here tonight over the Berwick Bulldogs, 38-20. Don't go anywhere. We have the Eagle 107 post game show for you. As this is Selinsgrove football on Eagle 107, eagle107.com, and on the SBC Sports Live YouTube channel.